Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. Back with another reading. It's a late night read. It's a late night read because it's like 12 o'clock. It's like 12:07. So that means that this is technically Sunday. But on the West Coast, it's technically Saturday. Marie E., what is you doing up still? What is you doing up still? We finna act bad. Who else in the room with us? What's up, Kim Priest? Yes, we got one more because I said I was gonna come back. So my cousins was trying to get me to go out to this bar where they be fighting and shooting at all the time. I didn't go. So I went to another bar. It was like a mixed crowd bar, you know what I mean? Where it'd be like white people, black people, Spanish people, it'd just be mixed. So I just went in there, got a drink or two. Then I realized I could just drink this at home. Look, this crowd isn't even exciting. I'm out of here. The only thing about that one club that they were trying to get me to go to, or that one bar they were trying to get me to go to, it's a dangerous bar. But that bar do be exciting. It always be something to see. Always something to do. The problem is, at the end of the night, it may be a 30-man melee, or it may be a shooting, a stabbing, a killing. Who knows? You know what I mean? You went there to go, you know what I mean? Maybe see what's up, you know what I mean? Get a little sip, get your little 1-2 step on, and never come home. I don't want that for me. Not there. Never in this corner of Delaware. Never. So, we about to see. I don't like the mess. I don't like the mess. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you said what sounds like what? Hold on, what it say? It says it sounds like a vibe. Might die, but it's all good. No, for real. You might die, but it'd be all good. He was like, yo, I had a little ball. All right, we're going to get started on Aries. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got a little sippy sip over here. It's numbing my tongue. It's some tequila. So, Aries, your next sexual encounter, this could be with somebody who likes to dominate, or somebody who's like, seems not to be super concerned about feelings and emotions. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo. All right, so somebody, it's 10 of Pentacles, so somebody you guys have had a lot of time in with, but they may, come off as like very nonchalant, maybe very detached, seem as if they could care less. So this is somebody who's used to maybe you catering to them. This may be somebody who has like a thing for feet, or has a fetish. Now somebody else may be like a person who's like big into oral sex, or big. Yeah, you said I told you Delaware was ghetto. You ain't tell me you stayed in Bear, Delaware. That was real ghetto. You're tripping. You were staying there, but hey, we all do our own little thing. Anyway, so somebody else may be somebody who either is good at oral sex or likes getting oral sex. King of Swords here is somebody who likes to be pleased in this deck, or they like being rode, or they like riding you. Could be an Aries, could be a Aquarius, Capricorn. So it's somebody who like is pretty good at sex. I get it, like sex is almost like a sport to this person, or like a pastime. We got the Four of Wands. So it's maybe somebody who you guys are like frequent, because Four of Wands is like somebody who you guys connect with, maybe on like a consistent basis or from a time to time basis. You guys have some type of, I was gonna say rhetoric, or you guys have some type of like pattern or some type of established connection when it comes to sex. So 10 of Pentacles mean that you guys have done this for a while, or at least have built some type of foundation when it comes to sex. All right, somebody who likes likes your breast if you're a woman, but if you're a man, then they like their chest. All right, they may have like a more slender body, or like a more petite frame. Some of y'all, they have a more petite frame, or skinny. Seems like King of Swords in this deck is a hefty person. So some of y'all, they may be a little bit thicker, or bigger body, or maybe stronger, filled out in a way. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's somebody who kind of acts like they don't want it. There's somebody who acts like they don't want sex, you know what I mean? But sometimes this is what they come over for, is what I was looking at. The four of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, it's somebody who's conflicted. So this would be somebody who puts on an act of really not wanting sex, or of not really coming for that situation. King of Swords could be very strategic. They want to be around, but this is somebody who's like very playful and very talkative. They do a lot of shit talking, and then they get touchy-feely. So, and it's because it's starting off with the King of Swords, or Swords. Swords could be like awkward people, kind of like earth signs. But it comes through conversation, but it's in reverse. So it means that it was like maybe an abrupt conversation. They just kind of like change the subject and just start talking about whatever they want to talk about. What's up, Naya? I know it's Edge. So I kind of get they just kind of switch the subject up, and so this may come from a conversation for y'all. This will come through talking, and maybe I don't know, maybe you talk them into it, maybe they talk you into it. King of Swords could be pretty good at talking you into it and like being strategic about the words that they use. So this is somebody who's good at like communicating or conveying a message when they're in the mood. So whenever they want something, because we got 4 wands, so whenever they're passionate or whenever they're feeling like feeling maybe horny or whatever, that's when they want to hit you up. Got 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys got some type of like comfortability with this person, or some type of like foundation with this person, or you guys are just used to this person or used to this pattern with them, or something like that. Because the four Pentacles is a pattern, a solid pattern, something that's built some type of stability and feels comfortable or feels secure to you. So this person maybe makes you feel confident or makes you feel secure around them. Maybe makes you feel attractive. If it's a woman, she's got like a little butt on, it's a little bit. It ain't like super like all crazy, but it is nice. It's nice to look at. I will say that. You know what I mean? They seem to be somebody who's in shape too, or at least proud of their body. I do get this vibe, like being proud of their body too. So and it's going to happen out of nowhere for y'all, because we got the Fool here in reverse. So it's just going to be some type of spontaneous, either run into or some type of spontaneous occurrence. It's going to show up, and you guys have some type of conversation. Maybe you run into them. Maybe they just visit out of nowhere and possibly stop by. Conversation just kind of like sparks up, and it just leads into that. But it really doesn't lead into it. They just kind of get tired of talking. It's like they just get tired of talking. They're like, fuck it, I'm about to just grab her, grab your breast, grab your butt, do something. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's just like, either they like to dominate you or they like to be dominated by you. So it's one of the two. So if they like to be dominated by you, then they're going to be more submissive towards you, allow you to grab them, allow you to touch them, kind of like allow you to lead the situation. Normally, this may be somebody who's in charge, because the King of Swords, this may be somebody who's usually in charge of relationships or in charge of the connection, or usually has like a cold exterior with you when it comes to like feelings, romance. But when it's sex, they let their cool down. I'm about to say they let their ghoul down. Maybe they're kind of ugly. I don't know. I don't think so though, because I got 4 of Wands and I got the 5 of Swords. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe in the moment. Maybe in the moment, because like the Aquarius energy gives me like it's not your usual type. So something about them is maybe not your usual type. You know what I mean? But like it's a pleasurable experience because of the 4 of Wands. So this may even be like a sleepover or a stayover or like a late night thing. So I don't know how late is late for you. But so 4 of Wands even gives me like after a party, after a club, after a celebration, after just hanging out. Maybe they just came hang out or do whatever, because it comes through conversation. So they had to have said something that was worth it. I don't really see too many drinks, but maybe this is somebody who's idolized you guys or has thought about you guys for a while. 6 of Cups. You're familiar with this person. I will say that. So even if it's not, let's say like somebody you've already been with, it's somebody you guys have spent extensive time with at some point, and they feel like they know you or they feel comfortable with you enough to like take it this far. You know what I mean? So either they come over, you come over. It looks like a spend the night type of thing. This is somebody who's like either a breast man woman or like a ass man woman. It looks like they may be both, but I kind of get 2 different people. So I don't know. Maybe you guys have choices and options about like who you want to like check out for the day or for the night or some shit like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Seems like I don't know. 4 of Wands sometimes could be a one night stand, but I don't get that with this 4 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Seems like it's somebody who's around, but they like keep their distance, or you keep your distance from them. Maybe you only call them when you want them to fix you up. This may be like your maintenance man. Like, come through. It's 1 a.m. I just came back from the bar. I've been drinking. You know what I mean? Somebody talk shit too. So this may be somebody who likes to talk during sex, or likes to like just get their shit off. They like to say all type of wild shit. Call you a hoe. Call you a bitch. Call you a dirty boy or whatever they call you. I don't know. They just kind of say wild stuff. They just say almost like seems like they just say whatever comes off their head. You know what I mean? Like they don't think too much when they be around you. They just be talking. That's what it is. Mindless talking. Just talking. So it's going to lead into that, probably because you already wanted that, or because they already wanted that. Somebody's playing a game of acting like that's not what I came for. That's not why I'm hanging out with you for. That's not why I'm talking to you for. Or that's not why I came. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's some type of game. Strategic, but you know what it is. All right. So it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. So again, this may not be your usual type, but this may be somebody who just kind of like stokes y'all fire really quick because of maybe the way that they talk or the way that they act, you know what I mean? Or just maybe because like their nonchalantness. like that nonchalant might do it for y'all, because it's like, I mean, because if you guys are fire signs and somebody who's nonchalant gives more like an air or like a earth chill vibe, then it kind of like stokes y'all to like take action. So maybe y'all would be taking action. I don't know, but they seem to be very calm and like not too like over the top. You know what I mean? Unless they're talking shit, they like to go back and forth with y'all or have verbal altercations, or like just like what's the word, like they like to like, I don't know, they like to like dispel like rumors, myths. So maybe it's somebody who's like a fact checker, or somebody who's like always, I don't know, it's like gives like a teacher vibe, like they always want to teach you something or tell you something, or like you know what I mean. I don't, it's annoying at some point to me. It seems that way. So but anyway, I gave you the signs. What y'all say? For play. The only reason I go there. You said that's the only reason you go there. Oh, see? Look at that. How did I know? See, I've been sipping a little bit, so they're going to hit a little bit different today or tonight. All right, so now we about to get over here on Taurus. Let's see what he's talking about. Taurus. All right, Taurus. So next time you're going to get your freak on. Next time. What's up, the D? The D, I know you ain't now just showing up for this. The D like, oh, I pop out. Here I am. All right, so next time you're going to get your freak on. Taurus. All right. Who is it? That's a Virgo. So is this somebody who's isolated or somebody who's quiet, keeps to themselves? So it could be another Virgo. I got a lot of Virgo. So it's a well-dressed person. There's maybe somebody who's a little socially awkward too then, but they be having money or they be like looking really good. You know what I mean? There's somebody who probably has a nice butt or is into ass. This one's an ass man or a woman who has a nice ass. That's what I'm getting here. Maybe I was gonna say maybe they even had work done to their butt, but I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. They are. You got a lot of major arcanas. We got the world, we got the moon, and we got the star. All right, so this would be somebody who you guys will probably like deal with for a while in secret. It's maybe one of like your best picks, or maybe like somebody who's going to be like a life-changing moment, like when it comes to sex. Somebody who has a lot of like energy, a lot of stamina, and after sex they get kind of clingy. You know what I mean? Like where they want to touch on you all the time. So I think they have a very attractive body. Like even if it's a woman, she has a very attractive body. She has like nice breasts, nice butt. They're a tease though. This is somebody who likes to tease first, man or woman. Or they like when you tease them. One of the two. But this is somebody who's usually by themselves or usually alone, or like they don't really deal with a lot of people. So they like, this probably is somebody you're comfortable with then, or somebody who's comfortable with you, which is usually usual when it comes to sex, because that's usually how that works. But I'm just saying, like, they don't really deal with a lot of people. Like, even though they get a lot of attention, you may be like their go-to. They may like come back to you because like, I know you, I trust in you, I believe in you. You know what I mean? So if it's like a newer person to y'all, this is somebody who's had some type of glow up and is feeling like attractive. They're like loving their body now. They may be showing their body off. Some of y'all may even be like a model. I got 9 of Pentacles in the star, the moon. I get like, this could be like somebody who you fantasize about or have like had these wild expectations of them being a certain way sexually. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a fantasy with this person. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. This may have been somebody. Some of y'all is maybe somebody who stays at a distance. So I got the 3 of Wands. So it's maybe, or like a short distance. So maybe they stay like around the block, around the corner. Because the world is here too, and 3 of Wands in reverse. So it's maybe somebody who stays around you. Maybe in an apartment building, or stays in like a big house, or like a penthouse maybe, or like a building, like a, what do they call it? I don't know, like a hotel or something. I don't know. They stay somewhere. They stay somewhere, you know what I mean? But they kind of give off like a socially awkward vibe, you know what I mean? Like it's like a late night thing too. I know I keep saying this, but I guess for y'all, this is late night. Everybody's like, hey, we out, we doing it. So it's maybe somebody else could be like an entertainer, or somebody's like a call girl, or like, I don't know. They just kind of like freaky. And I do mean freaky in that way. You know what I mean? Like they wear chaps and stuff. Like this is somebody who likes to expose their body or show, like they wear clothes that are more tailored to showing their body. Anyway, so what may happen for y'all is this person may try to like pop up around you or end up being around y'all in some way, because the world is here. So it means that they're going to be in your environment in some way. So maybe they travel to you. Maybe they just happen to be at the same area that you're at. Maybe you run into them in that way or something like that. The star is just a renewal, you know what I mean? And like a hope of like something happening here. But with the moon here, the moon is a secret affair. So this person is like secretly hoped that you guys would like either renew the connection or that they'd run into you, or this is like part of their dream. This is like a dream come true for this person to have this experience with you. You know what I mean? So they always idolized you or always admired you and just never made anything happen. Or I guess just the first time you guys got around, it's giving a vibe like you guys just run around, get around each other in some ways. Who is this? This the world, yeah. So maybe they're online. This may be somebody who you guys are crushing on online, or somebody who's crushing on you online, and you guys just meet up in person or some shit like that. It gives me like a meetup. Like they come to your house or you go to their house. You know what I mean? They may kind of stay in a small place, or like they have like a small space, or it's in a small space because it gives like a small space in a way. So maybe y'all are hidden somewhere, because I get like not being where you would, I don't know, it's like not being out in the open, but it's also like we're not in the house either, or we're in the house, but we're like in a small space. So like maybe it's a closet, or I don't know, maybe you guys are hiding. It gives like a hiding vibe. Like this may be somebody you guys want to keep secret or keep this connection silent, quiet. You know what I mean? Like you don't want prying eyes to see it or something like that, or they don't want prying eyes to see it or something like that. It's somebody you're going to keep to yourself, or keep the relationship hidden, or keep to yourself. You know what I mean? Now for some of y'all, it's because maybe they're not the most attractive, because I do got the werewolf here, and I didn't want to say that, but I am going to say that. Because some of y'all, they may not be the most attractive, because it's the werewolf here, but then others of y'all, they fine, or handsome as a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, god damn. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, it's just hidden because maybe they have a lot of popularity, maybe they're well known, maybe people know them, you know what I mean? Like if they were to be out with you, or be seen outside with you, people would insinuate, because it's the moon. People don't know, like, what the fuck y'all got going on? What y'all doing out late night? What y'all doing together? What the fuck? Like people will like kind of question that. So it may be like secretive because of that, or it's secretive because maybe you don't find them most attractive, or it's secretive because something else. Maybe they got another relationship. But with the Nine of Pentacles, I don't think they got another relationship. I think it's either status or appearance. One or two. You know what I mean? Status, maybe it's their career, maybe it's their image. Something matters about that. Something matters that they can't just be like out in the open with it. But y'all may be out in the open, but like out like in a disclosed location, maybe. So maybe you were at their house or something like that. Something like that. So they come out to meet y'all, or you come out to meet them. And again, this could be another spend the night moment, or just a late night moment, like a late night moment. But it's just one that like I didn't imagine this to happen. It's like a stroke of luck. A stroke of luck that just even like played out for y'all. So I don't know if you guys were in the same area, they visited, you visited them. It doesn't even seem planned. This was just like I was just doing my own thing, and then next thing you know, here we are. You know what I mean? So maybe they were in the area, and then it gives that vibe. Like this is just like a stroke of luck. How, like, what the fuck? And then it just happens. It really just happens. I don't even see how it would even play out. With the moon, it could go a bunch of different ways. Like they could maybe be vulnerable, but it's almost like obsession. And with the world here, with the Three of Wands, it is planned. The Three of Wands is a plan. It is a plan, but it was not like well thought out. It wasn't like a far-sighted plan. It was just like, just as long as we could do this, I don't care what happens. So like, as long as you guys are around each other, they don't really care what happens. But you know, I think it may start with them maybe teasing you then. Because I get them like showing, or you teasing them, somebody does some teasing, because it's showing breast and it's showing ass. So one of y'all is too hot for the moment and just feel like showing it off. Like, let me just show you something. It may be them because they're like excited with their body, or they feel comfortable, confident in their body. So it may be them. Like maybe he has his shirt off. I don't know. Maybe he's revealing his arms. Maybe she's got her breast out, or like it's like maybe the clothes she's wearing is contouring her. Something. You're gonna notice it. It's like just kind of like evident. It's evident. You can't look past it. All right, so yeah, maybe for some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys haven't heard from or seen in a while, because that hermit, you know what I mean, or they haven't heard from or seen you in a while. So it's almost like looking at you with fresh eyes, like oh shit, you know what I mean, like that little glitter in their eye. So it could be a Pisces, could be Aquarius, could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries. All right. So back over here. What's up? What's up, of the light? What's up, hugs and kisses? You said the graveyard ship been killing you, huh? What's up, Abby, man? What's up, K Reeves? What you doing up late? K Reeves, I took a nap. Every time I take a nap and I post at night, I think about you. I be like, because Kay said the last time you was up like 2 a.m. I was like, what the fuck is she doing up at 2 a.m. recording? But anyway, he's like, I took a nap. And I was like, you know what? I'll be taking naps during the day. I guess I could go live at night. I just be thinking none of my folks going to be here at night. So I just be talking to the moon. But who knows? Here we are. So anyway, Gemini, next time you're going to get your freak on. All right. So next time you're going to get your freak on. Let's see what we're talking about. Oh, okay. It's the Knight of Cups. This is a romantic person, too. So this maybe somebody who's going to try to wine and dine you or take you guys out. What's up? I'm Spiritually Thrive. I mean, what's up, Shay? I was about to call you by your handle. So anyway, this is somebody who's going to be trying to persuade you guys to not, to turn the situation around. So it could be a Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Sag. Scorpio. Okay, I didn't know I was missing somebody. Scorpio. All right, I had a little sippy sip, y'all, so I might be off a little bit. All right. It's an aggressive person. So this is somebody who likes to grab y'all, choke y'all, or like be behind you, grab you up. So this may be, this may be like, or they may like this. This is somebody who's like very romantic, very passionate. You know what I mean? They're very good at flirting. So this is somebody who's probably very good at persuading you guys to do stuff that you wouldn't want to do or that you don't want to do. Like they're charming. It's hard to tell this person no, is what I really feel like. And it's maybe somebody who like kind of catches you off guard or catches you unaware with like their proposal or like with their if it's not with their proposal, it's with their presentation. Like the way that they present themselves. They present themselves as like a lover boy or a lover girl, really romantic, really gentle, you know what I mean? Like really understanding your needs. You know what I mean? They're like one of those people. So they now, because we got the wheel in reverse, so this is somebody who you guys have encountered before, but things just didn't go anywhere. So it's maybe like a newer person for y'all, but the Knight of Cups is also a karmic partner. So it just means that you've had this experience before, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are not virgins. So of course you've had this experience before. You're right, Kay. You're right, Kay. Thank you. I am doing well this weekend too. I hope you're doing well. You know what I mean? I'm sipping. I'm sweating a little bit, y'all. I've been sipping a little something. So I think it's somebody who's got a strong back. They got a strong body. That's what I tell you. If it's a man, he's got a strong body, or he's got a strong body, like a strong back, where like they can lift you, carry you, move you around. This somebody may toss you around a lot, or likes to be tossed around. Like they may be kind of small in that way, where you can just kind of like move her. If she's a woman, you may be able to like move her around. She's like heavier or like bigger than that. She still likes to be manhandled or still likes to be grabbed, tossed, just kind of like gripped. So this is somebody who's like very aggressive, very passionate. It's the Knight of Cups. This is a kisser, a hugger. This is somebody who like after sex they'll bring you food. You want to go out to eat, or they want food. They want to eat. They want to drink. This may be drinks that they're bringing y'all too with the Knight of Cups. I kind of get that vibe too. And we got drinks, we got cups. Yeah, they're gonna try to get y'all drunk, or try to get you guys under the influence, or they'll be under the influence. One of the two is gonna happen. They may already be under the influence too. And they're super vain. So this is somebody who already knows they're attractive, but they also want you to like confirm that they're attractive. Like, tell me I'm handsome. Tell me I'm beautiful. They want you to say it. They may not ask it, because I don't get the vibe of them asking it, but like I get them wanting you to say it. So like, you know, because maybe they're strong or they're physically like they're going to show you their body. You know what I mean? So in whatever way, this could be again like a tease, or this could just be like you catch them. I don't know. Maybe just this is like random and shit for me to say this, but like for instance, maybe he's peeing. You kind of like move the door open. You see it. Oh god damn! You got your Willie Johnson out. You know what I mean? That's kind of like gross in my mind, but like I don't know. But you know what I mean? If you like the person, you like the person. Y'all do whatever y'all be doing. So it kind of gives that vibe. Cause like this is somebody who's aggressive, so they kind of like forceful at times, but it's not forceful in a way where you be like, stop, don't touch me. It's not like that. It's forceful in a way where it's time. This is like a Knight of Cups. It's somebody who's skilled at this. It's good at a good seducer, a great romancer, a great storyteller too. So this would be somebody who you can listen to, talk, and they can just talk about anything, say whatever they're going to want to say. You know what I mean? And like as they're talking, they maybe rub your hair, they maybe rub your back, they may rub your leg. Like they're touchy-feely. I get the touchy-feely type of vibe. You know what I mean? So, oh, what's up there? Would you say you a newbie? What's up? Titiana? Tiante? Oh, Tiante. Oh, thank you so much. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be a little drinking period too. And it's a kisser. They are a kisser. That's all I keep getting is a kisser. Could be a Cancer. They might like their breast kissed or like sucked on or whatever. It gives me like a kiss or a hug or somebody who just grips you. You know what I mean? They like aggression. They like being choked or they like choking. And it's gonna be from drinks too. So maybe I don't know. What we got? Queen of Cups. The World. So this is somebody from a past or a person that you've already had this experience with. So at first I was thinking if it's a new person, but if it's not like somebody you've already been with in that way, then it's somebody who's like familiar or been around for a while. It's been like in your energy. Y'all just never like took it that far. You know what I mean? There's somebody who's going to express their feelings to you if it's that way. If it's like a newer person who's just been around, they're going to express their feelings to y'all, but it's over drinks. So there's got to be somewhere where you guys are drinking. Maybe it's a party, maybe it's a celebration, maybe it's a bar, maybe they come to your house, maybe you're at their house. Queen of Cups is usually somebody who's like in the safety of your own house or home. So it's somewhere where you guys are comfortable and you've been before. That's what it is happening. So it could be your house, their house, or somewhere you've been before that you're comfortable. That's what I do know. All right, I do get a lot of white skin or tan. Well, I got tan skin here. Okay, all right. So I can't say that. I'm gonna say it could be another what you call another race for some of y'all. They may be somebody from another race. I got like a brown and a white, so maybe it is like an interracial thing, or this person is mixed, or some shit like that. Like this is somebody who wants to just kind of like ride in, say all the right things, and be able to like, and they do. They touch all the right buttons for y'all. Whatever it is, somebody who's gonna just turn you on by the way they present themselves, by the way they take their time. Because we got Knight of Pentacles here too, and the Knight of Cups. It's somebody who takes their time with you. You know what I mean? It's not consistent because this is somebody who's gonna be reaching out when they want something. But then when they come with either gifts in hand, or they come with like a great story, great conversation. They warm you up to it. It doesn't just happen. Like y'all talk about stuff, you know what I mean? Y'all express yourselves. Maybe they tell you that they miss you. Maybe they tell you that they care about you, tell you how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. They are flatterer. They know what to do here because we got Two of Cups. Y'all feel the same way about this person. So this is somebody who you guys do get along with or have good chemistry with, emotional chemistry. You guys have real it may be a sentimental vibe between y'all because like maybe you or familiarity. So and it comes from a talk because of the Two of Cups here, and it comes from the Queen of Cups and what was it? The Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, which has to do with you guys interacting. So you guys, it comes over you guys interacting over a gradual time. So I guess you guys see each other over a course of time. And the Knight of Cups is somebody who starts to idolize you because of like maybe being comfortable and like, you know, maybe wanting to like, maybe they start to see certain traits about you that they like and they romanticize you. This is somebody who started romanticizing you because of interacting with you, either because they didn't interact with you a lot or because they interacted with you a lot. It's one of the two. Because sometimes this could be like one of those things where like distance makes the heart grow fonder. And then for others of you, it's somebody who like sees you consistently where at first they weren't really like into the vibe, but then they seen you on a regular basis where then they like started getting comfortable and now they like see you as attractive. So it could be that too, you know what I mean? Which is good because that's also like the community way. That's traditionally how we even dated, where we would be around people for a while and then we start to like them. It wasn't always like hot passion fire. As soon as I see you, I'm ready to like jump your bones. That wasn't the game. The game was like we hung around for a while. You knew people I knew. We knew that we could trust you. Genes were good. Okay, now we could do that. So that's what the vibe is kind of giving. So some of y'all, they interact with y'all over the course of time. I don't know, maybe somebody who's into like gambling or into like taking chances at some time. Maybe they feel like they missed out on the opportunity with y'all. I kind of get that vibe too. Like they feel like maybe you guys had interacted before, it almost got there, but it didn't happen. Like somebody kind of feels like they missed out on the opportunity before to like do this with y'all. Because we got the world in reverse. So it's like almost like a repeat or a chance for y'all to like reclaim the victory or reclaim the. So maybe the last time just didn't really turn out how you expected it to. So even if you did, maybe it just wasn't the way you wanted it to be. Maybe you didn't score the way you wanted to score. Maybe they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Something like that. But anyway, this is somebody who wants to do it again or wants to come back around. I think it's because they find you your body more attractive now. So maybe it's just like that day, or it could be just maybe you started working on your body. It's just you know, it's human. It's like, oh shit, you looking sexy today. You wearing that skirt, you wearing that dress, you're wearing them jeans, you're wearing your shirt. That's the shirt I like when it make your arms or your chest look big. It's that. You know what I mean? It's one of those. You know what I mean? You wearing those shorts that make your butt look fat. It's that. All right. So it's somebody who could be kind of shy too. They give like a tender vibe, even though they're like assured when it comes to sex, or assured of like, you know, winning you over and like, you know, maybe seducing you. They also are kind of shy around you. You know what I mean? So that's something that you need to know. All right. So it could be a Pisces, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Cancer. Yep, same. Capricorn. Mm. Wait, let's see something. Let's see what's on their thoughts real quick. What's on their thoughts? I should have did these for the other people, but I didn't. It says, you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. She doesn't compare. So I was kind of thinking that. Okay, so it may be somebody who has a relationship, or it was somebody who like maybe they dealt with other people. So, you know what I mean? And it was like, nah, these ain't it. They ain't hitting like you hitting. It says, when you express how you feel, it turns me on. I told you. So this is somebody who likes expressing their feelings, sharing conversation. You know what I mean? They feel heard by y'all. Okay, they feel heard by y'all. All right, so let's see. Cancer. It's us Cancers. What's up, D Goddess? So, Cancer. The next time you're going to get your freak on. Damn. Woo. What'd you say? Oh, Cancers can be shy at times. Yeah, that's true. All right, so next time you're gonna get your freak on. Let me see. Oh, it's a passionate person. So this may be somebody who broke your heart at one time, or this is somebody who's a heartbreaker. You may find this person to be interesting, attractive, very, very virile, or very like they get hard. So it could be an Aries or Sag. Yeah, there you go. I can't even show you the picture because it's like a rock. Like this motherfucker, like this. Wow. So this motherfucker get hard. All right. This could be a Leo, could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn, Virgo. So this is somebody who's got a consistent pace too. So I guess I'm going to be telling y'all more about the actual sex than about who the person is, because this is like this may be somebody who kind of like bases their value on their sex, like on their. If it's a man, they base their value on their dick, and if it's a woman, she bases like her partners on their dick. You got to be like slinging and banging. You know what I mean? So if you got a little Peter, don't even try to like meet her. If you got a Peter, don't even try to meet her. All right. So anyway, but now this person look like they strapped, or like they look like they got something going on for themselves. You know what I mean? They may be a heartbreaker because this may be all they be good for. I ain't gonna say that's all they good for, but that might be like what their claim to fame is. It's like I'm gonna come through and lay this motherfucking thing on her. You know what I mean? Or it's like a woman who be wanting that. Like she like loves the dick. She be hugging it. You know what I mean? It's maybe somebody who's good at oral sex too. I kind of get the vibe of that too. All right, could be a Leo, Virgo, Libra. Yeah, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. Now they may kind of be slender or just like have a strong body. Like this person has a lot of energy to them, a lot of vitality to them. You know what I mean? So this could be one of those relationships. I mean, one of those like encounters where it just kind of keeps going. And then somebody who's like not afraid to initiate. They be ready to go. So like, soon as y'all like start touching on them, they be like, "Well, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it." You know what I mean? Like you ain't got to do nothing extra. This would be somebody who's already attracted to you or already like ripping and ready to go for y'all. You know what I mean? So yeah, this maybe also be somebody. I really feel like this may be a ladies' man or a woman's man. Somebody who's desired by a lot of people. Like people be fighting over this person. You know what I mean? Like they are super confident in what they got going on. So like people be fighting over this person. You know what I mean? And they don't even feel like they need to fight or compete for their partners. They're like, I know everybody wants me. This is somebody who feels that way. Like I know people want me. So like I'm not even tripping. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's not even tripping. They may even be kind of stingy with it. Like they don't just like give it to everybody. So you might be like, you might be one of the blessed people that like they don't just be fucking on anybody or just be giving it to anybody. They're not like that. It's a Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's like, it's not sometimey, but they just like takes a while for them to like open up and like give you any type of like rap. So this is somebody who's taken a long time for this to even come into fruition. But like once they come around, this is somebody who's like you know, interested and like excited to be around you. So like it don't take much for something to happen between y'all. So I don't even get much talking. We got 3 of Swords, so it means that they do be vulnerable. They express a little bit of their feelings. Maybe they just tell you that they were going through something. So some of y'all may be dealing with somebody who just recently left a relationship, and they're in like their bachelorhood or bachelor state, or this is somebody who's left a relationship and is afraid of them again, or afraid of getting in them. So they be coming off as like a player, coming off as like, you know, maybe emotionally unavailable. You know what I mean? They be hurting people's heart. I'm telling you, there's somebody who be hurting people's heart all the time. We got what is this? 8 of Cups. Yeah, so this is somebody you guys have unfinished business with for some of you. If not, it's just somebody who's been lingering around for a while. They've been waiting on maybe a reply, waiting on an opportunity. Like this is somebody who's like, I'm telling you, so they had to either be waiting on an opportunity, or it's like a past person who's like, we've been doing this before, so I'm waiting on this moment to do it again. Because if this is somebody who's been waiting on that chance to jump on your ass, they find you super attractive. You know what I mean? And they have like, you'll like that they're consistent. You'll like that they keep putting effort in. You like that they keep putting time and the energy into like trying to get to know you. Like they may start off as a friend, for real, with this Knight of Pentacles. This may start off as like a friend or a casual acquaintance or somebody who just like helps over the course of time. And then they just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's through a talk. Maybe it's like, because I kind of get like they share stories, like past stories, because the 8 of Cups gives me like a like past stuff that's already been like happened. So we share it to try to connect. So I kind of get that vibe of them like sharing something. Maybe this is somebody who tries to tempt you. Maybe, yeah, or tries to like win you over with their like exploits. So maybe they're telling you stories about stuff that they've already done in that way. Or this is somebody that maybe you've heard stories about something that they've already done. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? Or they've heard stories about you. And that's what's making them like want to come around and put some energy or some effort into it, because maybe they heard that you out there slanging it if you're a man, or if you're a woman, I don't know, whatever. But like I know they're going to be coming towards y'all, but taking their time with it. So it's somebody who like takes their time, like making the move or taking the action. But I guess like once you guys, how do I explain that? Because it's like they talk and they maybe express that, okay, like I was hurt or I was disappointed. So maybe somebody else is a past person who was hurt and disappointed by you. Because I kind of feel this with the 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. In reverse, it's like they may be frustrated with you or annoyed or angry at you, but like suppressing it because they want the sex, or you know what I mean? Or they just don't want to like fight anymore. Thank you so much, Caprices. Ooh, piece of candy. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to fight anymore. So it could be like somebody who you don't want to fight anymore or argue with anymore or go back and forth with anymore. They don't want any conflict. That's what I know. They don't want any conflict. So this may be somebody who's maybe afraid of like having to like fight or compete for your attention or for your validation or for your affection. You know what I mean? Like they kind of give like this, like they don't just deal with anybody. So like if you're bringing drama into their life, they don't want it. They just want the sex. They just want the sex. And like to be friends, like they want to build it up over time. Like, so they want to be friends too. Like, don't just fuck on me, or I'm not just here to fuck. I'm here to be your friend. I'm here to like be a confidant. You can tell me stuff. This is somebody you can tell your secrets to too. So it's kind of a weird dynamic to me. Cause like you could tell this person about your sexual exploits. They can tell you about theirs. So like I don't know, but it seems like it's like a past partner that some of y'all have had, and then some of y'all is like maybe like a person that's fresh out of a relationship who's telling you about this stuff, and maybe they're looking at you as like a shoulder to cry on. But anyway, whatever the case may be, maybe they just recently had a breakup or whatever. But this may just be like a fly by night moment where it just kind of like drops out of nowhere, it happens out of nowhere. I just get them initiating, maybe just like taking their time trying to like come over, or they invite you over, you invite them over. And then there's a talk about like stuff that they've done before, or stuff that maybe it's stuff that they've done that pissed you off or like made you mad, or it's stuff about what like them and other people have done, and that might intrigue y'all or that might intrigue them. Maybe they talk about like y'all talk about past sexual encounters or some shit. I know it's like super deep, but like I get them like trying to convince you, trying to win you over, trying to like show you that they've like had this experience or some shit, or like trying to put on this bravado. That's what I mean, bravado. Where it seems like they're more skilled. I mean, they're skilled, so they don't really have to do too much. But I guess maybe you don't know. I don't know. They're trying to win you over. They're trying to, so they have a strong grasp or a strong grip too. So like when they hold you, you're like, God damn, this motherfucker can grip something. I know grip is a big thing here. It's a woman or a man. They'd be like the hug. You know what I mean? man or woman, like, God damn, sweaty sex. This be hot, sweaty sex for y'all. So maybe somebody y'all was waiting on to have this moment with too. I kind of feel with the Eight of Cups, like this moment was coming. You just waiting on it. We got unfinished business. Maybe we talked about it. Maybe we had like interacted with each other. It got maybe hot and steamy one time with a conversation or about vulnerability or some shit, and then it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, could be a Leo, could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. All right. It's gonna be, if it's a woman, she gonna love the way you fuck, or she gonna love your dick. You say, I love a strong grip. Okay. You a hugger? Okay. Tracy, you's a hugger. Tracy be hugging. All right, Leo, let's see what we talking about. Leo. Wait a minute. Let me fill my cup up. Real quick. Okay. Fill my cup up. Wait, we gotta hydrate now. Hydrate. Okay. All right, so Leo. Thank you for that. I'm excited. I'm excited for you too. It sounds like that would be a good one. Cancer sounds like they got the best one so far. All right, so Leo, next time you're gonna get your freak on. Who is it? Could be a water sign. This is somebody who cares about you guys, but likes to act like they don't really care. So this is somebody who doesn't really know how to express affection. What the fuck? I don't even think they can get the words out. Affection. This is somebody who doesn't know how to express affection or doesn't know how to receive it. Could be a Cancer. So like they're not the most nurturing. They're not the most understanding. This could be somebody who maybe tries to guilt you into it. So this may be like pity sex for some of you. 7 of Cups. This may be like one of your options, one of your choices. Could be Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Aries. This could be like somebody who you guys just like kind of like here and then kick them on their way. You know what I mean? Like it seems like you got choices or this is somebody who has options and just kind of like stops in to just kind of like, but they care about you. They got a lot of love and affection for y'all. Cause so like if you're not like you know what I mean, fucking and ducking them, then maybe they're that type of person where they got options, choices. They just be coming over just for like love, sex. They're a kissy person though. This is a kissy person. This is somebody who likes to suck your titties, man or woman, and they're a kisser, like mouth kiss too. Mouth kiss. You know what I mean? They like to hold you, hug you. This is a doggy style person. So this is somebody who y'all may not like this person then like that. Maybe you do. I got the Queen of Cups, so maybe you do. Maybe you do care about this person. But like this person will be doing like the doggy style, or always like from the back. I get like always from the back, or they be trying to eat it. You. Or they be trying to eat it, or they be trying to give you head, one or two. It seems like that. Like it seems like this is like a kisser type of person. A hugger again. Like this is somebody who allows you to take the lead, or like they'll take the lead at times, but like only when they're like this is somebody who needs maybe affection in order for like the relationship for they all to have sex. So maybe they need the kiss. Like maybe that's what turns them on then. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe kissing turns them on. You know what I mean? But they don't know how to kiss, or they don't know how to express affection. Because I had the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it's like somebody who's clingy, needy, but doesn't know how to receive love or doesn't know how to give love in the way that you would understand. It's 1 or 2. So maybe they can only fuck. Maybe that's what it is. I also get them like being rode, or just liking to like hit it from the back, or liking to have it hit from the back. You know what I mean? That's their that's their style. That's what they like. Like hit me from the back. Hit me from the back. I had a Capricorn girl that was like that. I just want some slow strokes from the back. I'm like, do you want anything else? God damn. So this may be somebody who does the same thing over, because we got 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's maybe somebody who like tells these elaborate stories. Like they be doing a bunch of like humdrum. Like anybody care about what you're talking about right now? Like they want you to care about them. That's what the issue is. That's what the real issue is. This somebody who wants you to care about them, but I kind of feel like they're just like options or like one of many. If you got options, if not, then this is somebody who still wants you to care about them, but they have many options. You know what I mean? So like, oh yeah, I want you to like, they want your affection, they want your reassurance. You know what I mean? But they don't try to give you any reassurance, or it's, and vice versa, where you want their assurance. But I mean, wait, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't confuse me. Don't confuse me. So it's also, so somebody's going to try to tempt you guys to do something together first. So maybe it's like a joint venture, a joint activity that you guys do together first. Three of Pentacles is here. So it could be like work. This could be like a coworker, somebody you guys have worked with, or somebody who you guys, maybe it's a neighborhood or something like that. Or it could be like part of a friend group. Kind of get like a coworker, but it could be anybody. It could just be somebody who you guys have like interacted with, maybe through work, or interacted with like through common friends or through common interest. You guys have built a connection. They kind of care about you. You don't really, it seems like you don't really care about them, but like they be around. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe you do care. Because like, I kind of get the vibe of like you do care, but y'all just don't express it. Because we got the Knight of Swords. So it could be a Gemini. Could be an Aquarius. Could be an Aries. Could be a Capricorn. 7 of Cups. 3 of Cups. That's 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. So it's maybe somebody who's already in a relationship for some of y'all, or they just have a bunch of relationships. You know what I mean? Like just somebody who like loves all, if they have a bunch of like partners, they be loving all of them. Like it's like a lover boy, lover girl vibe, like in a mature way. Like they have unconditional love for their partners. So I kind of feel like they'd be like over here, over there. You know what I mean? But if they're not like over here, over there, then it's just somebody who like sees you as their best option or best opportunity, but like isn't really ready to commit or isn't ready to settle down just yet. You know what I mean? So you making this person pull out their hair, or they make you pull out your hair, because like this could be somebody who kind of gets on your nerves or annoys you, because like the way they do stuff is like it gives mixed signals. Because like this is somebody who seems like they want a relationship, but they don't. You know what I mean? But like they do stuff for a relationship, but they don't. You get what I'm saying? You guys just may be comfortable with this person because it started off with the Queen of Cups, so y'all may just be comfortable with them. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, you know, it's my boo or whatever. I fuck with them like that. You know what I mean? Like we already got comfortable. They know my body. I know their body. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. Some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys are like looking at as a temptation though. Like they be around, but like they don't be around for long. So some of y'all may just be taking this as an opportunity, or this is somebody who sees you as like not being around for long. So they may be trying to strategize about how they can like initiate and make this happen. They may be into like dominating, like maybe like tying you up or like rough sex like that, maybe role playing. So it's maybe like a role play situation for some of y'all. Cause I kind of get that vibe of like they want you to care a little bit more. So maybe that's the role play you like, where you act like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or you know what I mean, like kind of like kiss and hug to kind of like make it seem like you love them or care about them a little bit more. They want something like that. Like I want you to love me a little bit more, care about me a little bit more. Yeah, and they do. They admire your ass, or they like into ass big. Like somebody who like admires your body, they be like starstruck whenever you get naked, or they just like your body. Even if you don't feel like it's the best body, they like your body. They like looking at it. You know what I mean? They like when you take control. They like when you assert yourself. They like when you do it, when you assert yourself. So it's maybe somebody who likes when you initiate. You know what I mean? Because we started off with the water energy. So even if it's a man, it's somebody who's more like in a receptive energy, but doesn't really know how to receive the lead. They don't know how to take lead because they usually are in charge. You know what I mean? But like, I guess with you, they want you to like be in charge. They'll allow you to kind of have your way with them. Even if it's a woman, the same way. They'll allow you to have your way with them. You know what I mean? Touch my body, touch however you want to. You know what I mean? Like they be proud to have you touching on them, or they like that you touch on them. Because this may be somebody who feels like they're part of a select group with you, or feels like, you know what I mean, I'm one of few people who've been able to be with you. All right, so it's kind of like a popularity for dealing with you in some way. All right, I don't mean to like roll my eyes like that, but I'll just be like, every time I think of that, I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe you are super fine to this person. You know what I mean? Because it's somebody who likes the way you smell, so they be like sniffing you or smelling you, or like be right up on you, like to smell you. Somebody likes your scent. All right, so maybe it's like they like to eat it and they like to smell their lip. Smell, you know what I mean? Smell their top lip. Nasty ass nigga. All right, anyway, it could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries, could be Aquarius, could be a Gemini, Sag. All right. Somebody smelling their top lip. Nasty. You say, Wade Houston set up. Oh, I believe it. I know Houston bodies is crazy. I heard about Houston. Yeah, he don't want a relationship, but he wants to be together every day. See that? See? I don't want to be together every day. I just don't need the relationship the way you need it either. You know what I mean? I understand. You're like, damn, you be around here every day. I might hit you up every day and just like, hey, what you doing? Just checking on you. But like, you ain't gotta come around here every day. You for sure ain't gotta do that. He said we all finding out tonight. Look at y'all. You had some sippy sip too? Yeah, me too. We's on it. All right, Virgo. Hey, what's up, TMH? All right, so Virgo, next time you're gonna get your freak on. Next time it's gonna be with an Earth sign. Could be with a Capricorn. So, all right, for some of y'all, this maybe like you guys are like watching porn, or you guys maybe at maybe in a public space. Like other people may see y'all. So it's maybe like somewhere where people could encounter y'all or watch y'all or run into y'all. I kind of get an outside vibe. So maybe it's like in a car or, I don't know, random as hell, like maybe behind the house or some shit. Or you guys like maybe have TV on. Maybe it's a Netflix and chill. Because I kind of get like, they're watching people while this lady's getting ran from the back. Like two people are watching. So maybe that's the first thing I want to say was y'all was watching porn. But if it's not that, then maybe y'all make a movie in somewhere, or this is somebody who's willing to do it wherever. Y'all may just be like doing it outside, or just like because it's like been teasing. This is somebody who's been teasing. This is somebody who you guys really desire because they're wanted by a lot of people. So this is somebody who's skilled at sex. So it could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces, or a Virgo Capricorn. So it's somebody who's like approved. It gives like approved vibe, but they're not. Like so many people are like fighting for this person or trying to like deal with this person, trying to have relationships with this person. It's maybe somebody who you guys have a relationship with. Like they're funny. You know what I mean? They like to go back and forth, like witty banter and all that stuff. But I get like a ladies man, ladies woman vibe again. Like somebody who's like used to people like only wanting them for sex. So if it's a man or a woman, people are only wanting them for sex. You know what I mean? So and this maybe somebody who only wants you for sex. Ain't that the irony? That's the irony of them maybe being upset that people only want them for sex, or they feel like you only want them for sex, or you feel like they only want you for sex, but that's what they're coming for. So whatever. All right, so I get them with a slimmer body. They have like a more slender body or more in shape body too. They like to be watched. So, or maybe they like to watch it. So I kind of feel like it's porn. Maybe some of y'all are just watching porn. Maybe y'all doing it to yourselves. Because I kind of get the vibe of like it don't make sense to me that it's almost like, because like even in this one, she's in the corner, like in the alley. So it's almost like y'all like dealing with somebody who's like maybe it's like after the club, after a bar or some shit, or like in the car in like a dark place. Maybe y'all like went to like your little secret hangout, little secret rendezvous area. You said the laundromat? It could be the laundromat. That very much could be. Because it was like in an alley or like a, I don't know, like somewhere where it's like secluded. You know what I mean? It's almost like y'all were waiting on each other or they were waiting on you. I got Pisces. So this is somebody who's been waiting on y'all. And they feel like it's heavy competition over you too. So they already kind of imagine what the sex would be like with y'all. So this is going to be somebody who's going to be passionate, possibly like pulling at your clothes, pulling at their clothes. So this may be like one of those like really passionate moments where you guys are like, just take your clothes off or just do this. Let's move. Let's just move. Let's just do it right now. It's like rushing. It's almost like rushing. Let's just do it right now. And then we got this earth energy. This is not somebody who normally does that. They tease that first. It's almost like they teased that first. And then it was like, oh, okay. Well, like, you serious about it. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's see what happens. But it's not even like that. They already know what's going to happen. It's 8 of Cups. So this is like a hit it and quit it. I don't even get you guys hanging around long. Now, if you're in a relationship, I don't know why you need to ask who you're having sex with. So I definitely feel like this is for single people. Because it's like somebody who you guys don't even like kick it with again. Or you don't see them again until like you guys want it again. I got 6 of Cups. So like only time when you guys are yearning or missing them again, that's when you guys are like hit them up or call them up, or they'll come over again, or you guys will do this again. So there's maybe somebody you guys work with, because the 3 of Pentacles could be a coworker, or it could be somebody who lives in your neighborhood, something like that, or somebody who's like frequently around you guys at some point. And you may notice that other people are always getting their attention. They seem to be a hot commodity amongst the opposite gender, is what I'm trying to say. So like other people would be jealous if they see y'all interacting with each other. Like, oh, you got her, you got him. People would be angry if they see y'all dealing with each other, because this somebody who's not a Pentacles is somebody who's a catch. This is like, you know what I mean, a trophy catch in a sense when it comes to relationships, because they're single, they're independent, they got their shit together, they're dressed well, they look attractive, they take care of themselves, they're fertile. Life is looking good for this motherfucker. All they need is a baby, and we got one. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman, all we need is to put them with a baby, and we got them. All we need them to do is say, I do. And this is the catch. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who a lot of people are like, I want this one. They must be hot right now. I don't know what the fuck they do. 10 of Cups could be like, maybe they have a large following, or just a lot of people is on their heels. So this is somebody who like teases because they know they can. They know that people are into them. You know what I mean? It'd be hard for them to fight people off. So like everywhere they go, they're being bothered in a way. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I mean, maybe not everywhere they go. That might be dramatic. That might be me being, but maybe they are. Maybe they're dramatic in that way, where they be making it seem like everybody's just pulling them this way, that way. So like, even if it's not like people fighting for their attention, people are pulling them this way, that way. Maybe they're doing stuff for everybody. That might be part of what it is. And this is somebody who's like finally getting some time to themselves. And this is when they really get to act bad. But it kind of seems like you guys are doing this in like a secluded, low-key area. Like maybe this is even in the house where people are, but like y'all are like in the cut where nobody knows that y'all are doing this. You know what I mean? Like it kind of gives like a let's tuck off real quick, like a little duck off spot real quick. You know what I mean? I kind of get that vibe. Like people could maybe look at y'all or see y'all, but maybe not see y'all or something like that. Something. Or just like it's potential for people to see y'all. So maybe you got like the windows open there. Maybe you can still be home, but maybe the windows are open. I don't know. Anyway, they're a doggy style type of person too, though. Doggy style. And if it's a man, he wants you to more so be aggressive. He wants you to like make the moves. Do you know what I mean? I've been seeing that a lot. Men been wanting y'all to make the moves. So if y'all be scared to like pull his little panties off, grow up. You know what I mean? My homegirls, they snatch them straight off me. Shoom! Whole box are straight off me. God damn. So you better be like that. You gotta be aggressive with this person because they're used to that. So like they're not gonna feel like any type of way if you do that. They're gonna be like, oh, okay. I know what it is. They're gonna know what it is. They know what the move is. Once you start doing the moves, they're like, oh, I know what this is. They know the pattern. They know the pattern. They know like their job or their position. They're like, oh, okay, I know what you want from me. All right, 3 of Pentacles sometimes can even be patronage. So like maybe some of y'all are paying for that, or they're paying you for it. Sometimes it can just be like they do stuff for you to get it. You know what I mean? It may not like be visibly them selling it to you or whatever, or you them buying it from you. They may do stuff for you and just kind of like insinuate that something else is happening. You know what I mean? So could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. Who was the last one? Yeah, Pisces or Scorpio. All right. You said, how now keep the baby. They can have a baby if they want. They can have a baby. You know that's what they be always talking about later on. I'm ready to have a baby with you. I'm ready to put a baby in you. All right, so Libra. The next time you're going to get your freak on. Next time. He said, I'm about to put them right back on. Right, Essence. He said, you about to put them right back on. I'll put them right back on for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. So who's this? Next time you get your freak on. Let me see. All right, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is somebody who's been watching you guys. They've been stalking y'all, just observing y'all. Could be a Taurus. Somebody's been keeping their eyes on y'all for a minute. This is somebody who's big into food, so maybe a date where y'all go out to eat first. 6 of Pentacles is them wanting to invest in you. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who wants to like show you that they appreciate you, that they value you. This may even be somebody who feels like you're better than them, or this may be somebody who you feel like is better than you. I don't know. One or two. But they have something to offer to you. So And it's somebody who does feel kind of shut out by you, or feels like you don't really need them at this point. So we'll see. All right. Let me see. Could be a Libra. Yeah, I get them like stalking y'all. Like both, I can't even show you the pictures because like the titties is out right now. The hardest niggas in the city is out. The titties is out. Remind me of Jada Kiss for some reason. Maybe they're from New York. Or they be rapping and shit, just like saying random ass phrases like that. You like, what the fuck? Maybe they quote movies and shit, or they quote shit, just random ass like you know what I mean, like little like paraphrases to stuff. You're like, where the fuck did that come from? Maybe you know it, but like it is just kind of like just say like random ass shit. Sometimes it seems like. Anyway, so it's a 9 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's single, but like maybe they still have like a partner that still lingers around. So this could be like their baby mom, their baby dad. You know what I'm saying? You said I use the big toe. Maybe it's like a baby mom, baby dad, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband. Somebody kind of like is still around who feels shut out by this person because they're going to be invested in you or taking this relationship between y'all a lot more serious. You may be like helping them escape a relationship. So that might be also why they're like trying to do this, because then they'll feel like they're invested into another connection. This might be like a polygamy type of relationship. I got the Lovers here. And if you look, it's 3 people. All right, it's 3 people. You see that? I did that real quick. There's 3 people here. So this may be like somebody who has like another partner or a past partner who's still hanging on, who maybe they see from time to time, or this is like a polygamous type of thing, or it's like somebody who's a romantic seducer. You know what I mean? Ding-a-ling slinger, cooch slinger, whatever. You know what I mean? They can draw partners in. They seem like a ladies' man. They seem really comfortable with the opposite gender. So maybe they may be kind of fluid. Like this may be somebody who's kind of fluid in their sexuality. It kind of gives that vibe. Normally I would say it with the High Priestess, but like it kind of gives like a fluid with their sexuality. You know what I mean? I don't know if they go both ways. That might be possible. But I also was kind of feeling like they kind of like fluid. Like they could be masculine, but they kind of have like a lot of feminine tendencies. And they could be feminine, but they have a lot of masculine tendencies. You know what I mean? Like they give like that evenly balanced type of like sexual energy. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Anyway, I would say this may be love at first sight for this person. They may view you as like very attractive from the rip. They have strong eye contact. You say, "What are you doing? What are you doing up? They gotta go." Wait, what are you talking about? You gotta go. Polygamy what? I mean, I'm just saying it may not gotta be. It ain't gotta be polygamous, but they just may be like into like having multiple partners. What you say? They said it's late. What I'm up. I'm up. I don't know. I had a nap earlier, yo. I was pissed off. I gotta tell y'all that story later. I was pissed off today. They messed my day up. So it could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got Lovers. So this is maybe somebody who's like has partners, has other options. You know what I mean? Other people love them. It's not an issue for this person to gain partnerships or get connections. You know what I mean? They're good. If it's a man, it's somebody who's good with women, or at least good with like talking. They know how to hold conversations. They're very charming. They're very talkative. You know what I mean? They also like very like witty. That's what I was getting with the King of Swords now. That's not normally the case, but I was kind of getting that with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is like, this is somebody who like is like a kisser, romantic, and like will like acts like they don't care a lot, but like you can tell by their actions that they care a lot. You know what I mean? They just try not to like be the one to express it first. They don't. Oh, that's what it is. This is somebody who doesn't want to say I love you first, but this is somebody who has like a lot of like love for y'all, because the Lovers is here. They may feel like it's love at first sight with you, but they don't want to be the one to say I love you first, or say that how deeply they feel for y'all first. All right, so I don't know. They may feel kind of no, I don't know, or one of y'all is gonna feel insecure by the options that the other person has. Like, so maybe they feel insecure by the people that you dated or been with, or you're gonna feel insecure with the people that they dated and they've been with. Like, so like sexually, whoever they've had in their past, you may feel insecure with. Maybe they've been with like rappers, porn stars. I don't know. Maybe they've been with IG models. Maybe they've been with, I don't know. You know what I mean? Somebody famous. Maybe they've been with like the high school jock. I don't know. They've been with somebody that may make you feel insecure, or you may be with somebody. You may be with somebody who makes them feel insecure. Something about like another partner makes them feel insecure, so that they feel like they have to like show out. That's why I get the vibe of them feeling like they have to show out. You know what I mean? Like they want to do stuff that they normally wouldn't do with you. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who would like cross certain like boundaries or certain like, you know, maybe like traits that they like do's and don'ts. Like I'm like, I would never suck a woman toes. They be sucking your toes. Or she'd be like, I'd never eat a man ass, and she'd be eating ass. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. But like, you know, it happens. It happens every day, B. You know what I mean? So something like that. I kind of get them like willing to do stuff with you that they would not do with other people. You know what I mean? So, or willing to treat you in a way where they would never treat other people. You know what I mean? Like this, somebody else may be like a person that's like a munch for y'all. Like they may just kind of like come over and neck you, or like come over and just like eat it and then get up out of there. Some of y'all may just be like that vibe, or it's maybe like a threesome. Cause like I kind of get like a polygamous thing, but if it's not polygamous, then maybe it's like a threesome, or they have a partner. It's one of the two. Cause like people are on the outside while you guys are like missing each other or like wanting to connect with each other. So like your past, their past, everybody's past, who the fuck ever, somebody like there's somebody like that's there but not there. You get what I'm saying? That feels left out or feels like you're taking taking their woman or taking their man. You know what I mean? So this could be somebody who's like, I don't know, maybe feels hurt by y'all. Cause like if it's a past person for y'all, this may be somebody who feels hurt by y'all connecting with other people. Like with other people investing, maybe you guys are investing into another relationship. They may already have a relationship, but they could be hurt that you guys are investing in other connections or other people are investing in you. So, you know what I mean? Like this may be like somebody who's like watching you like be happy with another partner. Maybe they kind of like spy on y'all at times. You know what I mean? Just observe and just kind of like watch. So this may be somebody who likes to watch you have sex with other people. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is somebody who likes to watch y'all get pleased by other people. Because I do get the King of Swords. Sometimes the King of Swords could be like an older man, and then the story about the King of Swords as an older man was a man that couldn't have sex. Like his joint wouldn't get hard. You know what I mean? And if it's like a woman, she's like very prudish. She wasn't into sex. She needed a lot of stimulation to get it. So this may be like, but I don't feel that way. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe they like to watch you have sex with other people. Or, I don't know. Something. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, it's not super weird. It's kinky. But like, I was just saying, like, All right. So it could be a Gemini. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be an Aries. Three of Wands is here. So that means that they stay a short distance from y'all, but some of y'all is a long distance. Because Three of Wands reverse is a short distance. Three of Wands upright is a long distance. So it's a long distance for some of y'all. So maybe they're traveling to y'all, or there's a planned travel or trip or date, or if it's not like a long distance, it's somebody who's already kind of like felt like it's coming. They know that it's coming eventually at some point. This is going to happen between us. You get what I'm saying? So they know that's going to happen. And then with the lovers here, if you guys don't have, if it's not like a polygamous or it's not like them in a relationship, then it's just like you guys have a choice of who to sleep with. You know what I mean? You have a choice of like who you want to deal with. It's just on you to make the final call. You know what I mean? So you may disappoint one of them, and then the other one you're giving to. So I don't know. Maybe it's this person's night tonight. You get what I'm saying? Like I was going to hit up my favorite boo, but like I don't feel like it tonight. JJ right around the corner, or Susie right up the street. I'm just going to fuck with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like that. It's like they're close. I gotta get the vibe that they're close. Because the Three of Wands, like, because they're close. Well, usually it's Three of Wands could be at a distance, but I kind of feel like they're around too. So I don't know. All right. So anyway, it could be a Leo, could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. He said, thank you for the read on this Saturday night. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Thank you. Got to get the slurping. Right, Essence. You said, got to get the slurping. Right, Essence. Someone else is not scared to be with me. That's right. Tell him, the Most High. V said, these options stale. No, V. Hold on. We're going to see what else. Maybe you got to check. Oh, I should have told y'all this in the very beginning. God damn. Why I always remember when I get to Scorpio. So this is what y'all want to look for. Y'all either want to look for your fifth house, which is your house of romance, short-term flings, sexual connections. You want to look for your Venus. That may help out. And you want to look for your Mars. That's your sexual drive or your sexual connections. So Mars, fifth house, Venus. I mean, if you're looking for the partner that you like care about to have sex with, then look for your Mars. Look for your moon. Like if you're looking for like your partner or somebody who's going to love you and all that stuff, check your moon too. But like usually your Mars is going to be the person you're going to have the best sex with. They'll be the people that you had the best sex with. The Mars connections. All right. Because they're going to have the right rhythm, the right chemistry, the right tempo. Check your Mars. All right. So Scorpio. All right. I mean, if somebody could remember, could y'all put that in the timestamp so that people could know? Because I'll be forgetting. And right now, I know I'm not in the mood to tell nobody nothing. But like, get naked. All right. So Scorpio. Dang. Whoa. That was a hot one. All right, so Scorpio. Next time you're gonna get your freak on. I'm glad that they are showing me the title, because I'd have forgot that shit if I didn't just get to read it. So that was something that they did do. I may have to give them a shout out for that. I mean, a good thumbs up for that. All right. Oh, there's somebody who wants to film y'all, or somebody wants to be on tape, or somebody wants to record the situation between y'all. If not, this may be somebody who just makes movies, maybe makes videos, maybe they're a content creator, or they be posting videos, sending you pictures. Maybe they like pictures. I kind of get this person likes to be on camera, so some of y'all they be on camera in some way. It could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces, like somebody who's used to the spotlight, or used to being seen by people, used to catching the attention of people. They good with the camera. That's what I get. They could be an artist, because I got the Knight of Cups and I got this camera look. You know what I mean? I can show you this because she's not naked. But you see, she got the camera. She just filming. So there's maybe a producer, maybe music producer, maybe video producer. Maybe they create content. With the Knight of Cups, I get them being an artistic person. Somebody who's artistic, very romantic, very charming. They have a nice car or a nice vehicle. You know what I mean? They have an image that they be trying to uphold. So this may be somebody who comes off like a Don Juan. You know what I mean? Comes off very generous, very giving. They are also very huggy and very affectionate. This is somebody who will do stuff for y'all out the kindness of their heart, but really they be looking for something. But if you don't give them anything, they still be okay with it. They just love you. They just they idolize you. This is somebody who sees you in a better light. You know what I'm saying? They see you in a better light. Who is this? We got the Death, and it's a Death in reverse. So it's somebody who's not trying to let you guys move on. This may be a taboo connection. This may be somebody who you guys shouldn't be dealing with, or this may be somebody who's from the past who you guys should have let go of, should have outgrown, should have been done with, but they just been lingering around for years, because it's the Death in reverse. This motherfucker just been holding on for years. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces, Cancer. They've been hanging on to this connection for a long time. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who doesn't want you to move on. So this is somebody who's this would be somebody who tries to please you. They'll try to create any opportunity they can to try to have sex with you. This would be somebody. While I was thinking about somebody that come to your house, or maybe say, for instance, your baby dad come fix your car. He'd be like, I just fixed your car. He ain't gonna say you gotta give me some, but maybe he might. Maybe he joke like that. Maybe he talk shit like that. But he'd be like, I just fixed your car. You ain't gonna let me in? You ain't gonna have a drink with me? You know what I mean? This is somebody who always tries to find a way. With the Magician in reverse, they always try to find a way. And we got the Knight of Cups. It's a very persuasive person. And we got the Two of Swords. So some of y'all, this may be this may be an actor, because I got this lady here with the Grammy in her hand. So this may be an actor or somebody who's very good at portraying who they need to be in the moment. Because we got the Magician in reverse, we got the Knight of Cups. That's an actor. That's a goddamn good actor too. This is somebody who knows how to make things look up or appear a certain way to get what they want from this situation. You know what I mean? But I also get maybe you guys have film or pictures with them, or they're gonna send you pictures or videos of them or some shit like that. I hope them boys don't be sending you them videos where they be whacking off. They send you the whack off videos. You know what I mean? I seen it on social media where they be like, "What you want me to do? You want me to I said, what they call a nut video?" And then they be like, put the sound on or sound off. That's too freaky for me, bro. But I can't do that. I can't on that. I ain't on that type time. Whacking off on my video and just send it to you. I ain't on it like that. You know what I mean? I don't even want you to send it to me. But anyway, there's somebody who's they may have, I don't know. I almost want to say they may have if it's like a man, they may have like a flaccid penis. It may not be getting that hard. You know what I mean? Or if it's a woman, she may not like turn you on that much. Like they may try to make up for it in other ways. Like they may not do the stuff that you like. Like she may not be into like giving head. And she may like make up for it in other ways. Cause I kind of was getting that vibe. Like this may be like somebody who doesn't do exactly what you would want them to do, but they make up for it in other ways. You know what I mean? So you may be kind of like indifferent whether they come through or not, like whether it happens or not. Cause you're like, man, you don't really do what I want you to do. You know what I mean? I kind of get the vibe of that. So is this maybe somebody you guys have videos with or done videos or they have videos or you've seen videos with them in it or some shit like that. But like this may be like somebody who doesn't perform how you would like them to perform. That's what I kind of get. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't act how you would expect them to act, or they don't do what you would expect them to do. Like just somebody who procrastinates trying to take action or like do what you want them to do. They just don't want you to leave. So they just be trying to do just enough so that you don't leave. So like this would be like, let's say that you were into oral sex. Then he may do it or she may do it that day because you asked for it. But like you be having to ask the motherfucker for it. I get like you have to ask them or you have to like convince them or persuade them. They only try to please you when there's something that they feel that they can get from the situation. Because the deaf is somebody who shares joint endeavors or does something to gain something from you. It's like an inheritance or to get security or to like have power in a relationship. So this person may think that their sex is leverage. This person may think that they're sex. Maybe they're famous. Maybe they're famous then. You know what I mean? Maybe they're famous or something. I don't know. This person thinks that their sex is like leverage in some way or like valuable in a way where like they have to like manage it in this way. It's almost like they have to manage it in a way. You know what I'm saying? Definitely reverse. I don't know. This is somebody you guys probably have like a lot of history with. If you don't have history with this person, then this would just be like somebody who's like, they don't have as much influence with you as they imagine themselves to be. So they may be trying to play themselves up to be more like influential, more powerful, more skilled, and then not live up to the hype. That's what I really get. Like, come on now. Why'd you do that? Why'd you make it seem like you was going to do all this and all that, and you didn't do none of that shit? None of that shit. Blocked. Bloop. Blocked. All right. Yeah. This is like somebody who's like a fish out of water. So y'all may be more experienced than they are. For real. But they be trying to like play it like they really on to something. So there's somebody who may like procrastinate, trying to like make it happen. They're like really like experimental. That's the word I was looking for. Experimental. They're gonna be trying shit with you that they don't try in other places. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe with you they get really comfortable. Like maybe you could record them. Maybe they can record you. I don't know. Like they're gonna be really comfortable with you and do stuff that they normally wouldn't do with other people. But like it may be stuff that you be like, I don't want you to do that no more. I don't need you to do that. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool. Don't do that. Like I don't like when you do that. It's something about it like that may turn you off a little bit. Because it's almost like this person seems like they're like maybe they haven't had sex in a while or something. That might be what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they haven't done this in a while. Or they haven't or maybe I just idolize you a lot, and it can be like that anxiety of like wanting to please you and like wanting to perform really well. Maybe they're normally used to doing that, but like they're not used to doing it. Some of y'all maybe like an adult actress, actor, like an ex-actor or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or like an ex-entertainer or current influencer. Because I got the magician. It's like an influencer, painter, artist, rapper, creative, good with words, but when they're around you, they suck. They fucking suck. They don't come with the A game. So that makes me sad for you. Makes me really sad for you because they're not doing who they need to be. But they talk a good game though, so you need to know that. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Sag, could be a Scorpio, could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini, could be a Libra, could be an Aries, could be a Cancer. I don't know. They may come travel to y'all. So it may be like a trip that's involved or a drive or a long drive, short drive. I don't know. Something like that. Who knows? It's 11:11. Wait, how many likes I got right now? How many likes? You have to change your life. TMH, you do have to change your life, but don't do this. Why want to talk to me? Cause it's sex. It's sex. What you gotta get used to is taking care of yourself. if you be worried about people staying around for forever, you gotta learn to take care of yourself. Then you don't gotta worry about that. Because see, when you can take care of yourself, the relationships that you get after that are luxuries. And they usually go the way that you would like them to go. You know what I mean? The only time that they don't go the way you want them to go is because you gave in and didn't stand on your ground. You were too desperate for a partner. And when you're desperate, you ever bought a car when you were desperate? You ever bought anything when you were desperate? You get fucked in the ass every time. When you're desperate and somebody else knows it, ooh, they about to ask for this, for that, for this, for that, and they about to wax you. So when you're not in need of security, not in need of a partnership or somebody to reassure you, you get all the reassurance, all the connections, all the relationships. Maybe not every time, but like, you know, you don't even miss it. You don't notice that you're not having a bunch. The ones that do come are loving you the way that you want to be loved. That's all I'll be looking for. Why would I ever want you around and you're not loving me the way I want to be loved, or you're not doing for me the way I want you to do for me? Yuck. Disgusting. Ugh. Pish posh. All right, so Sag, next time you're gonna get your freak on. You gotta let loose a little bit, TMH. Unless you like trying to be married. I don't know how old you are, so maybe you are trying to be married at a young age. This may be somebody who's not your usual type. They're kind of socially awkward. Could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo. So it's maybe somebody who's like, they're like a watcher. They like to watch you, like pleasure yourself. So maybe somebody wants you to send them videos of you like jacking it or like flicking your little bean or whatever. Like Virgo in this deck in the tarot sexual magic is like an observer. They like to watch. Sometimes like somebody likes to watch porn or likes to watch you. Maybe you guys make movies together then, because I kind of feel like that too, kind of like Scorpio. But if it's not that, then this is like somebody who you guys haven't talked to in a while, because the Hermit. So it's somebody who's like you guys haven't heard from in a while. But I get them like this is somebody who's big into oral sex though. So it could be a Virgo, it could be a Taurus, either a giving or a receiver. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell right at this point. All right, this may not be your usual type though. So like the relationship or the dynamic between y'all is not the usual type. Maybe it's a woman, she's very masculine. If it's a man, maybe he's very feminine, or I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. Something about them is not your usual type. It's they like this is somebody who doesn't like to conform to societal values, beliefs. So they may like to be single or like to be on their own. They don't really associate with a lot of people. I kind of get them like having like a nervous chatter. So maybe they talk to themselves. And there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself, because I talk to myself all the time. And I think I'm a fucking genius. So maybe it's that. Maybe they talk to themselves all the time, or they do stuff like that, or they just, I don't know. Maybe they have like a whisper, or they whisper a lot. They talk really low. I kind of get them like talking in a way that's like incoherent at times, or like maybe they mumble under their breath a lot. Like they say maybe it's like a nervous way of talking to you. You know what I mean? Like they say something and giggle. Shut the fuck up. Why are you giggling like that? You know, I wouldn't say that. I just let you rock, because maybe I'm trying to see something too. So, but anyway, so it could be a Virgo, it could be a Taurus. This may be somebody who used to work with y'all, or this is like somebody who you guys didn't get to know on a deeper level. There's like a more superficial connection. Y'all could have had a non-traditional relationship. But anyway, we got Knight of Pentacles. It kind of looked like Knight of Wands though. So this may be somebody who tries to show up as a friend, but then tries to fuck you. Like they may start off as like a friend or a coworker, or like be consistent with you, but then try to fuck you. So it's maybe like a Capricorn, Virgo. It's maybe a Cancer. So some of y'all, they may be in a relationship, or they're trying to build a relationship. They may try to use a relationship as the way of having sex. So for some of y'all, and I always like hate guys that do this, that try to make you their girlfriend or their wife or whatever, and then try to have sex with you. I don't like that. For some reason, I just don't like that, because that's manipulative to me. It's really manipulative. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of reasons behind it, but I ain't even about to go over that right now, because I don't give a shit. But I'm just telling y'all, that's like super manipulative. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is somebody who wants a relationship. Either they have a relationship, but even if they have one, I think they still want one with you. All right, so it could be a Leo. Nah, they want a relationship, but they want to keep it hidden. They want to keep it like silent, or like not from the public. They don't want y'all to like share it on your social media and shit. Six of Wands in reverse. So this may be somebody who maybe humbled you at one time, or you humbled them at one time. Cause like this is somebody who's coming back now to like try to be consistent, to try to show that they're devoted, to try to show that they care, that they feel the same way about the relationship with you. They're looking to compromise. They want to have a heart-to-heart first. Like, this is somebody who's going to try to, like, build like a real connection. I mean, there's nothing wrong with building a real connection. I don't know why I'm screwing my face up like this, but maybe this person just, I don't know. Maybe it's something about this person. Because, like, the way I be feeling about it is like, why are you trying to build a relationship? So maybe it's something about this person. Six of Wands, I think Seven of Cups. Maybe this is somebody who had a bunch of options, but just wasn't really grateful or appreciative of you. Like, this may be somebody who went out, tested their options, checked the temperature of this, that, then third to see what could happen. And in the end was like, yeah, that's not it. You know what I mean? So, like, now it's like somebody who doesn't want you to be as happy without them. Like, they've been reflecting on, like, what's been happening since you guys haven't been in each other's lives. So this is going to be somebody who's going to start showing up, like, consistently reaching out, texting, calling, doing whatever first. They try to set the groundwork first. This is like a, what's the saying? You feed the hog before you slaughter it. So it's like somebody's going to try to show up consistently first. You know what I mean? Like, try to reciprocate the feelings and emotions. They try to build an emotional connection with you first before they try to fuck on you. Again, this is somebody who's a kisser. You may not really be wanting this person on you. I don't know why. You may not really want this person on you. They like to squeeze your butt, or they like when their butt's being squeezed. They like your little butt. That's what I do now. You know what I mean? And they like to give you stuff, or they bring you stuff. They like to try to, like, please you by bringing you things or giving you stuff or doing things for you. This is somebody who likes to do stuff for you. Yeah, it might be a lie. That might be why my face got bent up. I was like, this don't make no fucking sense. Anyway, they're a little ass squeezer. That ain't nothing too special. Seven of Cups. So they're a drinker too, or an overindulger in something. So there's somebody who probably, like, if you guys be having sex, you may have rounds with this person. Maybe like one or two. I mean, one is not a round, so it had to be two. So maybe two or three then. But I was thinking like two. One or two gotta be it. That gotta be it. Because I was thinking this. So for some reason I was thinking this. If he try to have sex or she try to have sex with you 3 times in a night, they might be homeless. Or they might be really fucked up. Like cash-wise, money-wise. Something may not really be good for this person. If they try to have sex with you 3 times in one night. I know we be finding people attractive. Maybe it's like the last time you'll ever see this person. That's one thing. But like, if this person lives in the same like hometown as you, or is like around you, and they try to have sex in like 3 times in a night, or like really going like above and beyond, there's something going on here that you need to know. Like, this may be somebody who's trying to like fuck for a place to sleep, or this is like somebody who's like trying to like secure a relationship with this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm too drunk. I don't know. Seven of Cups is here, which is somebody who's seeing you as a temptation. But this is also somebody who like lives in like this delirious world, has like this unrealistic world of fantasy about like what y'all are. So it's maybe somebody who already imagines that y'all would like be in a relationship, imagines that y'all have kids, imagine that like they're the best in your life, or they're the best catch that you're ever gonna get. Some of that shit. Like, there's somebody who's like arrogant. I got 6 of Wands over there. There's somebody who's arrogant, too self-assured, too confident. You know what I mean? If it's ever me, I had a right to be. You know what I mean? Because I just imagine that I am like the bee's knees at times. So maybe I am too self-assured. Maybe I'm too arrogant. Because that's what I'm kind of describing. I'm seeing Capricorn and Virgo. I'm like, I don't know who that could be. I don't know any Sagittarius. I don't know. But they are kind of like, I don't know. It's like an ass grabber. They like to grab buns or like be on your cheeks in a way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. So this would be somebody who does make you happy. This is somebody who doesn't like to let you know how happy you make them, though. And it seems like nothing ever satisfies them. Nothing is ever good enough. So it's like a grumpy old woman or grumpy old man. They like, I don't know. It's just like they don't know what to do with the attention that you be giving them. So like maybe you give them like praises, compliments. Maybe you tell them they're handsome. You tell them they're cute. They don't know what to do with that shit. They're like, what do I do with that? They just, I don't know. It's kind of just like an awkward vibe too. Like, I don't know what to do with that. What do I do with that? You know what I mean? They don't know how to do with the attention that they get. This is somebody who gets attention but doesn't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not used to it. I don't know. I got it now with the Sun, and I got the 6 of Wands up right now. So I get them as like maybe just somebody who's now like starting to feel confident, like with like maybe flirtation. Maybe they're feeling confident with like, I don't know, flirting, or they're confident. That's the same thing. I don't know. Maybe they're confident with what's the other one? If it's not flirtation, they're confident with like compliments. They're comfortable with compliments now. So somebody who maybe didn't know how to take compliments at one time with y'all, but I guess through interacting with y'all, they've gotten like comfortable with y'all in that way. Because the Knight of Pentacles can be somebody who over time you guys will get comfortable with. This may turn into a relationship. So let me say that. This may turn into a relationship. They're overly arrogant, but like this may be somebody who's like, sometimes I think of the Six of Wands, like somebody who's like not no longer in their heyday. This may be like an older man, older woman, but like the Knight of Pentacles is not an older man. This is somebody who's your age, usually, whatever age you are. It don't matter if you were 19, 20, 30, 50. They're your age at this point. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's your age or on your level when it comes to like what they offer in a relationship or what they offer sexually. They have the same experience as you. So there's somebody who has the same experience as you. So they're not going to outdo you or nothing. But they just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. This is somebody who does want a relationship. A kissy, huggy lover boy, girl. All right. So this may be like somebody who tries to spend the night. They be trying to act like they fake sleep. Get the fuck up. You is not sleep. Hey, listen, you ain't. Oh my gosh. When y'all be trying to fake sleep, you gotta go right now, today, tonight. 4 o'clock is coming early. You gotta go, babe. One time, I don't want to tell you all my stories. Man, one day I had this girl stay the night. Well, she wasn't even staying the night. I wasn't even wanting her to stay the night. But we was drinking. You know, we do a little 1-2. And then I guess she was like too drunk. She started falling asleep and she started snoring. I shook her so fast. Hey, you gotta wake up, love. You tripping? I didn't say you tripping. I was like, dang, what you doing? You sleep already? How was you sleep already? That's what I said. How was you sleep already? She's like, oh, I didn't even know I was asleep. Yeah, you were asleep. Yeah, you were snoring hella loud too. You gotta go. I didn't say you gotta go like that either. I should have, but I didn't. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Are you tired? You want me to walk you home? She's like, no, I can walk myself home. Great job on you. All right. So anyway, let her sleep. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I pay bills. No, ma'am. Some days I will, but we didn't get to that point yet. I might sleep. You be done stole something out of my house when I wake up. You know what I mean? Little shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know that you're a thief. That doesn't always just like, it's not written on your face that you're a thief. It's not written on your face that you can't be trusted. I can't just know by looking at you all the time. I know I read tarot, but like I don't just like fucking know all the time. You know what I'm saying? I did not put her out. I said, hey, you're sleeping and you're snoring pretty loud. Nobody snores in this house but me. And I'm here by myself. Nobody snores here but me. Sometimes I've had people stay the night. Don't let me talk like I'm a bad guy. I've had people stay the night, but like she started snoring, bro. It was like 10 minutes into like laying there. Next thing you know, she's snoring. I was like, oh my gosh. She is snoring. You is too comfy. I got to walk you home. He said she must have been an airhead because baby ain't no way walk home. She didn't live that far from here. Like she doesn't live far at all. She could have walked home. It's just right across the street. It's just right across the street, y'all. Y'all act like she was going somewhere far. Like we live in the same neighborhood. You could just walk across the street. Bye. This could be like a neighbor that walks across the hallway. Of course she could walk home. You're walking home. You're walking across the street. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you. You live out here. You don't gotta fucking stay here. You got your own place. You got your own bed. It's comfier than mine, ain't it? Anyway, it could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. This is somebody who has a lot of options, y'all. They're attractive. They may send you a lot of pictures, or they like to send you pictures, or they just be sending random ass pictures. I wanted to tell you that. They just be sending random ass pictures. You know what I mean? Random ass maybe quotes, memes, and shit like that. This is somebody who tries to like keep your attention on them. You need to know that. They try to keep your attention on them. So it could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, or a Gemini. Okay? Maybe trying to send you pictures, try to entice you, tease you, get you hyped up. All right, let's go. Let's look at Capricorn. Probably going to be born. You know, Capricorn, earth signs. Y'all be born. All right, let me see. So, Capricorn, next time you're going to get your freak on. Who is it? Wait. Oh, man. This may be somebody who be doing stuff wrong already, because I just started having a little fumbling with the cards. That was starting to piss me off. All right, let me see. So, who is it? Capricorn, your next sexual encounter. I mean, your next time you get your freaky on. Little freaky deaky. All right, so it's a Knight of Cups. All right, so I don't know. In this deck, though, this is somebody who seems like they be lost in the sauce. So it could be a Pisces. All right, but this is somebody who's romantic, hugger, kisser. So this is going to be somebody who's going to try to win you over, try to persuade you, convince you to do this. So this is somebody who's going to tell you everything that you want to hear to make this happen. But they really feel kind of clueless when it comes to sex. So they're not as, like normally the Knights are as experienced as you are. But maybe this is somebody who isn't like comfortable with your body just yet. Maybe that's what it is. But this is somebody who idolizes you though. So this is somebody who's going to try to please you. All right. Could be a Cancer, it could be a Pisces, could be a Sag. This somebody's going to try to please y'all, all right? Yeah, they're like a fond-leaf person, too. They just be, oh, my gosh. All right, so this is somebody who is pretty smooth, though, but like it's like a fondler. This is somebody who likes to touch on you. Like, if it's a woman, she be trying to grab your meat all the time. If it's a man, then they be trying to, like, grab your butt, trying to grab your cooch, trying to grab your breath. They be touchy. They're real touchy. A real touchy type of person. Like, you know what I mean? They like to like kiss. They like to hug. They don't mind if people see you kissing, and you know what I mean. They don't care if other people see y'all hugging or being like lover birds and all that shit. They don't care. It's a really romantic person. They're not tripping on that. This is somebody who maybe even like want to try to get you guys a drink. They may be a drinker, but I know this is somebody who's really aggressive when it comes to sex. They pull your pants down. Just get it. Give me that. You know what I mean? A man or a woman. I kind of feel like this is somebody who's like in that mood where they just be very aggressive. They come off as like very charming, sweet. You know what I mean? Like they also bring a gift in hand. So whenever this person shows up, they bring something. So maybe they bring alcohol. Maybe they bring, I don't know, weed. Maybe they bring, I don't know, food. They bring stuff that you will enjoy. Something that make you feel comfortable. So this is somebody who's good at making you feel comfortable. I will say that. They're good at like easing your worries or your troubles or your stresses. Maybe they're like a massager too. I kind of get them like being like a massager or rubbing you. So maybe they're a masseuse, you know, or they're like a bartender, or they are server. I kind of get the server vibe too. Or this is somebody who likes to service you or likes to like please you. It's somebody who wants to please you, or it's somebody who you like to please. I don't know. One or two. But they may bring some drinks. They bring your favorite wine, or they bring something that you like. Who we got? We got Scorpio here. Scorpio. So this is somebody who's really like kinky and really comfortable with their sexuality. Like, so they also may get very wet. I got a lot of water energy. They may get very wet and like to like just be like showing themselves. They don't mind showing it. That's the thing. This is somebody who doesn't mind showing it. So like maybe they just like whipping it out, or like, you know what I mean? Like they just be like tempting you. Like maybe she like pull her shirt up and let you see her breasts, or she like don't wear no panties or something, or she don't, I don't know, you know, don't wear no pants or something. Like it kind of gives like a vibe, like maybe it's like, you know how women can like, well, if you're a man, I don't know, it's mostly women in the chat, but maybe there's men that's like silently watching me. And if you're here watching me in silent, what I'm saying is she may just like have her shirt on and like no panties. What is it? T-shirt and panties on. So she may have like a t-shirt and her panties on, or a t-shirt and no panties on, or a bra and no panties on, or something like that, or panties and no bra, or something like that. It's something like that. It's she'll reveal herself to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who is like comfortable with their body. I will say that. You know what I mean? At first, they do have to warm up to you a little bit, just a little bit. It's not super like crazy. They do got to warm up to y'all. They like, so maybe the kissing is the warming up part. Because like after they get warmed up, this is somebody who's like really aggressive. Like, just take this off. Why you still got your shirt on? Why you still got your pants on? Why you still got your dress on? Why you still got your skirt on? What the fuck? You got your heels on? Like, this is somebody who kind of like wants to move into it very quickly after like a couple kisses. So like this could be like somebody you can cuddle with for a little bit, and then they start getting hard, or they start like, you know, getting excited, and then they like, all right, you ready? You be like, damn, I just laid down with you. You know I got my food in the microwave. What the fuck? Damn. Can I eat first? That's me acting extra. I'll be ready. No, we can do it right now. Fuck it. Fuck that food. That bitch could burn. As long as it don't cause a fire in this motherfucker, fuck it. We can get right into it right now. All right, so it could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, a Leo. This is somebody who's popular too. So this is somebody who already is used to getting attention, used to like being seen. You know what it is? I know what it is. This person is used to doing this. They're used to like being able to win people over, being able to persuade people, being able to charm people, maybe be able to flash themselves, flash a smile, flash their pee, flash their cooch, whatever, and they just be jumping. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're used to. So like this is like somebody who's used to like men or women ravishing them, grabbing them, being all over them. So like they don't. I'm not gonna lie. They don't really feel like they need to like go above and beyond. If I'm really being honest, they don't. Maybe the first time maybe like wait, because I guess it's the first time with y'all. But it's a karmic partner, so this may be a past partner already. Somebody who you guys have already dealt with before. Because we got Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. That's a past energy. But even if it wasn't, then it's like a past partner, a past like karmic cycle you've already had, which is a sexual cycle. So I'm sure if you're not a virgin, you guys have already had sex. So whoever this is, that's all they're doing. They're just trying to tell you what you want to hear just to kind of get in your pants. This may just be like a little, like, you know, a little romantic rendezvous. It don't really go too far. There's somebody who's like nervous around you too, though. So I guess after like kissing and stuff, they feel comfortable. They need some type of affection. So you need to touch them or they need to touch you. They need alcohol involved. You know what I mean? They need something. They need something extra to kind of like get them like hyped up. I don't know. Maybe they take a pill. Or they need, I don't know, something. Because it's like some of y'all, they may feel like you're rushing them to get naked or like have sex. They may not like that. Like if he's not really ready yet, like he may not like you seeing him on gummy. Like he may just be like hanging and shit. He may not like that. He may not like that. You know what I mean? Like I kind of get that vibe of this may be like who drinks. Like they may drink, and if they don't be ready, like they don't want you to like touch on them just yet. You know what I mean? Like they need to kiss to get warmed up, and then once they do that, then it's like okay, let's get it. Or you may want to kiss this person to like warm yourself up because I don't know. I get them being attractive because it's Six of Wands and it's Six of Cups. Like you at least being comfortable with them, and we got the Two of Wands. So this is somebody who's preparing. For some of y'all, it's like a newer person who's preparing to like pursue you guys or preparing to offer an opportunity for y'all to do something. You know what I mean? They're going to start being more flirtatious or being a lot more charming. You know what I mean? Try maybe invite you to do something. Maybe try to get you to go on a date. Let's go out to eat. Let's go do something. And then they try to lead it into like sex. This is going to be somebody who's a really romantic seducer person. They know to come with something in hand. That much I do know. You know what I mean? They know how to play a part. So I will say that much. So I don't know. Very aggressive though when they finally get comfortable with you. So maybe the first time they're kind of shy, kind of lost. They don't know your body. They don't know what you want, what you like. You know what I mean? And then after that, okay, they know what to do. And they be like, they beat you to the punch. I know what you want me to do. I'm about to do it. You want me to put your toes in my mouth? I will. You want me to like bite your nipples? I will. They'll know what to do. They'll know what to do the next go around. The first time though, or this next time, or the initial time, they may try to do their best though. I will say that they'll try to do their best, but like I get them like not knowing what to do at first. You know what I mean? Kind of like a deer in the headlights or what they call drowning. You know what I mean? Like they just motherfuckers seem like they're uninfluenced or inexperienced in some way. Even though they have experience though, but I guess it's not with you. So that's what you need to know. All right, it's that flash the cooch. Yeah. So anyway, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Sag. They're an attractive partner though. It's an attractive person. They got softer features. You know what I mean? But like when they get sexual, they just like they throw all that to the wind. So all right, I guess guys do it. What guys do? What we do? Because I don't do it. I did Gemini already. Yep, I did Gemini already. Starseed, Tarot. All right, so Aquarius. This was a long ass read. I am ready to close it up now. We done finished Capricorn. I was like, all right, we done now. No, we not. I got y'all. Aquarius. So Aquarius, come on, Kay. Don't say that. The best sign out there. Kay, of all signs. The best sign. All right. Anyway, Aquarius. Next time we get your freak on. Here we go. We got 10 of Pentacles. So somebody you guys have spent some time with, or somebody you guys are like familiar with. Could be somebody who comes from a long, I would say they have a large family, but maybe their family doesn't stay around them. So it's maybe somebody who feels like they don't have really anybody they can count on. So this might be why this person is trying to sleep with y'all. Because they may be like, I don't know if they want a place to live or a place to stay, or, you know what I mean? Like they kind of want to have like a foundation with you. So maybe they want to move in. It's not somebody trying to fuck you to move in on your couch. You know what I mean? Trying to share in your snacks. You got kids? You want to eat them snacks up. You got to watch them. So it could be a Virgo. If you don't got kids, then it shouldn't be no issue. All right, who we got? Could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. So it's somebody who you guys have maybe felt like at one time you guys wasted your time with. It was 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be somebody you feel like you wasted your time with. But it's somebody who wants to come back around. All right, so it's somebody who wants to do it again. We got 3 of Swords with 3 of Wands. Some of y'all, they stay at a distance, and some of y'all, they stay in your neighborhood or stay in your environment, in your area, wherever you be at. They be in that same area. They frequent those areas. I will say that. They frequent those areas. Now, some of y'all, they are at a distance, though, so this may be a long distance connection for some of you. It's long, but it's short. Because the 3 of Wands is not like a long distance. It is like, I see it within the horizon. So it's like, I don't know. For some of y'all, I was going to say walking distance. But if it's not walking distance, then it's like, it's very close, almost. You know what I mean? It's at a distance, but it's close enough. All right. Anyway, this is somebody who be always acting like they don't want sex, too. Or acting like they didn't come around for sex. Or acting like that's not like what's most important to them. But it is. They be trying to tempt y'all, trying to tease y'all. They're a kisser, too. They like to suck on your titties. This is somebody who likes to win you over, likes to, like, conquer you, or likes to, like, pin you down, or likes to be very aggressive. Like, they like, hey, what's up there, Loren? Loren, what is you doing up this late? It's like 2 a.m. What is you doing up this late watching X-rated tarot? Damn. But anyway, I mean, what am I up doing this late? Doing X-rated tarot. Like, who am I? Anyway, so this maybe somebody who's gonna try to like win you over, try to like prove themselves to you, try to impress you. They may try to impress y'all shortly. That's what it is. They're gonna try to impress y'all, and they're gonna try to like, I'm saying this may be like a massager. They like to rub on you, so it's like squeezing your shoulder, or like, I don't know, rubbing your neck or rubbing you behind your ear or some shit. Like they like to like apply pressure, but like physically, like rubbing on you, maybe squeezing your lower back or maybe pinching your arm. That's like they kind of like to apply pressure in that way, like by grabbing, but like it's not like hugging you. It's like, I don't know, like they like to let their presence be known. So it's somebody who's strong. Maybe they have a strong grip. It could be a bear hug, but I wasn't really thinking that. I was thinking like they like to like I don't know, grab your arm, grab your neck, grab your back, like kind of like assert themselves, kind of like let you know like you're with me. You know what I mean? But it's not like a hug. It's like a possession type of way. So it's maybe somebody who like feels like you're a possession to them, or feels like they own you, or likes to dominate you, or likes when you dominate them. He said, facts, we being grown tonight. Facts, you feel me? Facts, we just being grown tonight. So I don't know. So it's somebody who either likes to dominate you or likes when you dominate them. Could be a Leo. Could be a Leo. I got a lot of Leo. Could be a Sag. It's going to be after like a club, or after like a hangout, or after some type of event. Or after some type of, like, yeah, it's after like some type of event. And this may be like one of those things that like last until like the next day. So I don't know. I guess you guys are comfortable enough letting people stay, or you staying wherever they are. Because I don't see that being the case. But maybe like this is somebody who likes to watch you sleep. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who, I kind of feel like, I don't know. Is this like a homeless person, or like, is this like somebody who's trying to move in, or like instantly trying to build a life together? So like this sexual encounter is like, they're gonna try to be their best. I'm gonna say that. They're gonna try to be their best, but like this is somebody who like probably already imagined like settling down. Like they care about you. They may want kids. This is somebody who wants to keep your attention on them. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just like making my face up because in my mind I was thinking this is gonna be, oh, that might be what it is. In my mind I'm thinking this is gonna be casual, and we're not gonna like, these are not gonna go. This is not gonna go that far. That's what I was thinking in my mind. But as I'm going along with it, this turns out to be longer than what I expected. So this may be a relationship where it's like, it didn't start off like we were going that far. I didn't even see potential of this going long term. And suddenly you guys have been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's maybe like a like connection where y'all just like be having sex for a while, but you didn't see it going anywhere. You didn't see potential at it at first. And then suddenly it expands. It just like in front of your face, it just expands. It just starts growing. You're like, oh shit, this relationship is starting to take a life on its own. So like this is somebody who kind of sees you in their life for a long time. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like it's just kind of like the way it came about was like I didn't see it coming that way. You know what I'm saying? So they care about you because we got Queen of Cups. So this is somebody who cares about you guys. It just could be like at a distance. Distance is an issue maybe, or I don't know, distance could be an issue, or maybe they have another relationship for some of y'all, possibly. Because it almost kind of seems like they need to kiss you or hug you or like show you affection away from others. So I don't know, something like that has to do with it. Maybe it's principles, or it could be like traditional values because of the Ten of Pentacles. It could be like family values, or like this may be somebody who comes from a large family. Ten of Pentacles could be also a large family, but they just don't have them around or some shit like that, or they just don't keep as close connection with them as that, or something like that, or they're trying to escape it. So maybe they have like a lot of like roommates, or like a lot of like kids, or a lot of people that stay around them. I don't know. Maybe they live like, maybe they have like their bros and their sisters or something. I don't know. Maybe they all split like a house together, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. We are magical. They have no choice but to stay. Come on. I mean, they have a choice. They can be anywhere in the world, but with an Aquarius. Are you serious? Anywhere in the world, you want to be with an Aquarius? Nah, I'm just playing, okay. I'm just fucking real. Y'all are decent. I've had some good Aquariuses. I don't know why I always be getting them. Because I don't be seeing like how we even connect. I'm a Capricorn, they're Aquarius. Like, what do we have in common? Other than being like stoic and not liking people. What do we have in common? But anyway, I guess that's what it is with this person. Because like Ten of Pentacles, like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. This isn't going to be long term. This isn't going to be like, this isn't going to be traditional. This isn't the way I think relationships should go. You know what I mean? I've already dealt with this person. Somebody else, a past person, because of the world universe. Like, I've already dealt with this person already. We've already done this before. You know what I mean? We've already had this pattern before. You said, lost me at a lot of kids. I don't know if they got a lot of kids. They may have a lot of kids. It's possible because Ten of Pentacles kind of can give me like a large family. So maybe they do have kids, but they just don't see them like that. You know what I mean? That's how I be knowing it ain't me. Because I seen Capricorn in here. I said, that ain't me. I ain't got a lot of kids that I don't see. It ain't me. All right. Anyway, yeah, I see it's a possibility of having a long term with this person. It'd be long term, and you didn't expect it to be that way. You did not expect it to be that way. So some of y'all, it's going to be like, it may start off as like a one encounter, a one and done, and then it just like, y'all just keep circling back, keep coming back to each other. This will be somebody who spends the night. Maybe you spend the night at their house. Maybe you got swapped back and forth. You stay here, they stay over there. You know what I mean? It kind of gives a vibe of like them just like always wanting to be around. Like, you know what I mean? And it gives like a boyfriend-girlfriend vibe. Like, they're always around. They're around. They never went nowhere. Like, where the fuck are you going? When are you going to go? I don't know if they stay with y'all or they just like stay around. They just orbit around. They just hang around, wait on the moment for you to like call them over to drop it off in your drawers or whatever. I don't know. It's like it's like that. You may feel like they wasted time, but you care about this person or they care about you. You know what I mean? There's somebody who listens to you. They do a good job of listening. They do a good job of listening and being receptive and like doing what you need them to do and being gentle. And they're a hugger. They rub your hair. They rub your back. They're like it's an affectionate person, very affectionate. You know what I mean? And they never do anything that you wouldn't want them to do. So there's somebody who's like, will only do what you want them to do. For the most of y'all, I think it's somebody who likes to like munch. It's a munch, like Ice Spice said. He's a munch. Because I every time I see this Queen of Cups, it always gives me a guy that be like face buried, like eating the coot. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, nigga. All you do is want to eat coochie. You tripping. You don't ever want to like Slayer, you just want to eat it? This may be somebody who likes to eat it. Some of y'all. This may be somebody who likes to eat you or likes to like please you in that way. I get that vibe. Like them being more of like a pleaser in a way, or maybe you like to please them. It could be that. It could be the other way around. I don't know. All right, but I just know they're going to be around longer than what you expected them to be. So the next time you guys are going to get free, this may be the relationship that like continues to like keep coming back around over and over and over again. You guys never really close the cycle out with them. Maybe you guys never gave closure to this person or they never gave closure to you. They've been around for a while, so I guess it's just like, I don't know. I don't see the Wheel of Fortune, so I can't say it's just some like random opportunity. I just get them wanting to start taking lead in the relationship and start taking the bull by the horns and like try to lead the relationship where they want it to go. It's like somebody who's like strong, physically strong, imposing, you know what I mean? And tempting. You may be tempted by this person. So All right, so it could be a Aries, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be a Sag, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, I didn't say all the signs. I was about to say, was that all the signs? But it was not. It was not. Hmm. Okay, I made it. We made it to Pisces. Woo! This felt like forever. It was only 2 hours, but I was like, I was already kind of like in the zone. You know what I'm saying? So when you be in the zone, oh snap! Some of y'all, this maybe somebody got erectile dysfunction. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but when I seen that, when I seen the what was that? The death or something? It was something with when I seen the strength in reverse. This may be somebody who has like what they call it, low. They have like issues with their blood pressure. Maybe they have blood pressure issues. That might be it. Maybe they're a little older or something. Some of y'all they be having like, or if they don't have like erectile dysfunction, then they be having that what's it called? Performance anxiety. So it could be a Leo, could be a Cancer. Maybe somebody who has erectile dysfunction, or like I said, that what's the shit called? Like, would they be afraid? They'd be afraid. You know what I mean? Like, where you can't pee in front of people. Performance anxiety. I said that earlier, but I don't know. Maybe the alcohol's starting to kick in. So they may have performance anxiety, or they just don't be getting hard like that. And if it's a woman, it's maybe a woman that like you. It may take you a little while to be excited by. You know what I mean? Like maybe you already had it, because for men, like if we like sometimes we can still be turned on by y'all, but like we don't. If we like live with y'all, then we don't be trying to fuck y'all every day. Some of us we do, but they gets to a point where we're like, I done had it already. I done already conquered this mountain mole like a million times. So like today I don't have to have sex with her. You know what I mean? So like this may be somebody like it takes a little while to warm them up before they be like ready to have sex. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't have their erectile dysfunction, then they just be taking them a minute to be having sex. You know what I mean? Or a minute to like get hard or whatever. Or it takes her a minute to like turn you on. You get what I'm saying? It's one of the two. All right. So this may be somebody who's in the nursing field, or this is somebody who likes when you take care of them, likes when you nurture them, likes when you spoil them, likes when you like admire them. This is somebody who's used to being admired. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Maybe it's somebody who's used to being admired in that way, where they don't like. They're used to like not really having to perform a certain way. You know what I mean? So maybe they're used to like just getting oral sex, or they're just used to like being spoiled in some type of way where they don't really have to like do too much. So if they don't have like erectile dysfunction, then maybe they're just not used to having to like go too hard or too crazy. You know what I mean? Like this may be like a more sensual, like gentle lover. Like this is somebody who like wants to be caressed, wants to be hugged, wants to hug you, but they also want like to be hugged from other people. But I guess that doesn't matter in the moment, because like this may be somebody who tries to lead you along or lead you astray, tries to communicate. You said do what you can. Wait, what'd you say? They try to communicate as if it's going somewhere. Do what you can. You're a good reader. Your energy will come back. Oh yeah, who's that, guys? Oh yeah, my girl. Yeah, she good money. I'm around you for doing all these signs. Let me drink. Yeah, keep it going, girl. You got it. Don't ain't trip on it. You ain't even gotta give him that much. Give him 3 minutes. If it be too much, just give me 3 minutes. I guess I'm telling you this because it's maybe somebody who's like a minute man, or like not that long. Because that's what I get with this Knight of Swords, like an in and out. So it's maybe somebody who doesn't last that long. You know what I mean? That might be what it is. So if they don't have if they don't have erectile dysfunction, and they don't have the other one I just said, where you have performance anxiety, then this may be somebody who's a fast finisher. Like, you know what I mean? Like a minute man or a minute woman, or like this is a woman who can get to her climax like just like that, which is good. If it's a woman who like gets her climax like that, you're in good position as a man. If it's a man though, that's not the greatest. Unless you be getting your little nut off in like a minute, 3 minutes. But based on the comments, it says ew, no minute man. Then there we go. You know what I mean? So this may not be the one that you want exactly. We got 7 of Wands here though. This is somebody who put up a fight, so maybe they got to go rounds. So maybe the first go round is kind of whack. You know what I mean? Like the first little like the first burst is like, you need to get yourself together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't that. Like this is somebody who's they're nervous. They're nervous. All right, they're nervous. They're nervous. That's what it is. This is somebody who feels like you're out of the league, or like wants to really impress you. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it may not be erectile dysfunction. It just may be like, I want to like perform for you. This is somebody who already views you as like the partner that they want to stay with. So it could be a Leo, it could be a Libra, it could be a Taurus. So they be nervous. They want to please you. This is somebody who wants your approval. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. 7 of Wands is like impressing you. I want to impress you. I want to show you what I can do. But they be nervous. All right, so it could be a Gemini, it could be a Sag, it could be a Leo, it could be a Libra, Taurus. Very attractive partner too. You know what I mean? They find you to be very attractive. And this is like, they want this to be their last stop. Could be a Cancer. All right. This is my, yeah, man, this is my, so they may like to bite their lips a lot. Or they like to kiss and bite your lip. Like they're like a kisser. This is somebody who like really likes you. Like really likes you emotionally, really feels connected to y'all. And really feels like you could be their one and only. I know I'm gassing this up. I feel like I'm gassing it up, but it really ain't. With an Ace of Cups and an Empress, this is somebody really feels like you could be their one and only. They want to love y'all forever. All right. So they get nervous around y'all. Like this is somebody who wants to please you, wants to wife you, wants to hubby you, wants to have children with you. Like, just they just want to please you. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could be, well, if you're watching tarot and you already have a wife or a spouse, maybe you was thinking you was going to cheat. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, because I do got like 7, in this 7 of Wands, this could be like 7, it's like 7 different girls. So it's maybe somebody who's like known to have options or have like choices, or this is like one of your many choices. Like, you know what I mean? Like whenever you decide to like, give them some attention, they be so excited. Oh my gosh, you're giving me attention. They be so excited. They be so excited. You know what I mean? Somebody who feels like they can love you forever. All right. So they may also have nice breasts if it's a woman. Nice breasts, nice perky ones. You know what I mean? Or at least decent to you, whatever they be for y'all. Ace of Wands. This is somebody who's going to turn you on, though. This is somebody who will turn you on. And we got the Temperance. So they're a drinker and they're very chilled. This is somebody who's really chill. Like they don't seem too pressed for sex. If I'm really being honest, could be a Sag, could be Aries, Leo, Sag. They don't seem too pressed for sex, but like they do be tempting you to initiate. They want you to be the one to like be more like interested in sex. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, maybe they recently got out of a relationship because Ace of Wands in this always shows me like a broken heart person. So this maybe somebody who's broken hearted, or is like a lover boy, lover girl, but like hates to like express their feelings and let you know first. They don't want to be the one to say I love you first. They don't want to be the one to be more affectionate or care more first. They don't want to be the one to like ask for sex first. You know what I mean? Like if it's a man, he definitely don't want to be the one to ask for it first. You know what I mean? They just want to kind of like feel the vibes. They want the vibes to kind of just be natural. They want it to just kind of like, what's the word where it's just kind of like, I don't know why I can't think of it. I'm just doing the hand movements. God damn me. I'm just doing the hand movements. I don't know. What is that when they just want it to flow. They just want to go with the flow, kind of. So this may be like, I don't know, some of y'all, this may be kind of weird. Some of y'all may be like on a cruise. This may be on a cruise or on like a boat or like near water, or I see a lot of water here. Even though we don't got a lot of water signs, we just got the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but like I got like the water, like it's like water. So some of y'all may be like near water. Maybe they got like a swing in their yard, or there's like a swing set or a park nearby with swings. I don't know. I got Temperance, though. This could also be somebody who's a foreigner, or somebody who's like just not from like originally where you're from. Like maybe they're an implant to the city, to the town, to the job. I don't really get a job though. I don't see a job, but maybe it is a job. I don't know. They could also be in like the medical field, or into like the energy field or the spiritual field. Maybe they could be very spiritual. Like, you know what I mean? This may be somebody who like fasts a lot, takes care of their health. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they drink a lot of water. Like, you know what I mean? I get them, like, taking care of their body. Somebody who takes care of their body. But just around you, that's why I kind of feel like they can't have erectile dysfunction. They got to be nervous. This is somebody who really wants to impress you. Because, like, they take care of their body. Or they eat well. They drink. I mean, they drink, like, I don't know. They be, like, taking vitamins and shit. And they be, like, this is somebody who be, like, I don't know. So maybe they take pills and shit. Maybe that's what it is. Like, this is somebody who's, like, for sure sees themselves as a big deal, and you would see them as a big deal because it's a Temperance. Temperance is a Sagittarius energy, so it's somebody who sees themselves as a big deal, or you would view them as a big deal. Easy to get along with. Every time they come around, good things happen. Could be a Virgo. They don't be around a lot of people. They're awkward too, though. They don't be around a lot of people. You know what I mean? This is somebody who likes to like observe you, watch you do whatever you do day to day. So maybe they just be like this would be like a man or a woman who just comes over and just watches you do whatever you've been doing. Like, maybe you've been just cooking, cleaning. Maybe you've just been watching your show. They just come over and just watch you. Oh, let me just watch you watch your show. Oh, you want to have a little sex? Yeah, come on. Okay. You didn't know I wanted to have sex? You like, it's like I don't know. It's almost like in hindsight, maybe they just like have sex, or you just like decide to just like mess with them because they're there. They just be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say all struck, but like this is like somebody who like worships y'all in a way, or like maybe they look up to y'all, or they just like really like they just really idolize y'all. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, this is somebody who's had a lot of sex in their life. That might also be part of it. What it is, like why they don't really be tripping, because they might have already had a lot of sex. You know what I mean? They're like, man, I've been like messing with this one, that one. I'm not really like, you know what I mean? I ain't really tripping if we do or we don't. You know what I mean? It gives me that vibe. Like they don't really care if y'all do or y'all don't. They just be here for the vibes. They just like hanging around you. They think of you as a big deal. They like being around your energy. It's all of that. I just they have like a strong level of attraction to y'all. So this is somebody who's like always looking to please you, always looking to like make you feel like confident, make you feel attractive, make you feel cared for, make you feel like at peace. You know what I mean? They may try to like put the music on slow tunes and shit, slow jams and shit, or they try to set the vibe with the tempers. They try to set the vibe. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel like you're pressured or awkward. Like they try not to be awkward, but they are awkward because they don't really talk to a lot of people. They don't really socialize with a lot of people. So like to them, you are like the catch of all catches, because like I don't talk to a lot of people, and for me to be able to get you is like a luxury. So they look at you as like a luxury partner. They look at y'all as like a luxury partner. Maybe because you got your shit together, you got shit going for yourselves. You know, maybe you're very nurturing, very loving. Maybe you're like very like healing. You know, maybe sex with you. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I ain't gonna gas you up and say maybe sex with you is very healing. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. That's just somebody else's spouse that wants like they're like obsessed with y'all, but like they keep it really cool, really poised. This somebody's like really chill. Like the vibe never really gives like they super pressed, but they do be pressed, but they don't give the vibe that they're pressed. You know what I mean? They just like admire you and they like look up to you and they're willing to like I didn't think I'd be able to get you. I'm not gonna say they didn't think that, but it do feel like that. It do feel like that. So it could be a Pisces. Yeah, we got the moon in reverse. So it's somebody who's like secretly admired you guys for a while, or has always like fantasized, idolized, dreamed about, imagined what sex with you would be like. You know what I mean? So any little bit of like affection they get from y'all, they're gonna be thrilled with. If you kiss them, if you hug them, if you grab their butt, whatever, they just be thrilled with it. All right, so it could be a Libra, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. It's gonna be a nighttime affair for y'all. This is all, or like a early morning, like a 6 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., early morning. I get that type of vibe, like a late night, early morning. This isn't even a day thing. I would have said daytime, but it's not giving a daytime. So, all right. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the piece of candy, the extra monies. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be here again later on. I'm gonna do another topic. I don't know what topic I'm gonna do though. It'll be something. I have no idea exactly what I want to do, but it'll be something. So look for me. Look for me tonight, y'all. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night and enjoy yourselves. You say you loved every moment, love every minute of it. Me too. Thank y'all so much for being here. I had fun. This is a good one. 140 people. We was just chilling, talking shit, talking until sunrise. And I was like, yeah, it could be that. Talking until sunrise. It might be that. That might be it. I didn't see too many swords. All right. Good night too, K Reeds. All right, Kiana. You have a good night. Good night, SH. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much. So look for me tomorrow, y'all, because I'll be posting again. All right. I'm gone.